All right. Woohoo!
Oh.
Hi.
So, are we live?
Hey,
Yeah, we're
are we live?
Hello.
Oh my
Hi.
gosh.
All right.
Hi, everybody. Welcome
Woo.
back
Dice is in fire.
to Fire and Dice.
Welcome back to F&D.
I'm getting I'm opening up the chat because chat.
And we're
is
actually
life.
on YouTube today.
I saw that. I got a
Hello,
notification.
Sacre bleu, or I don't know how to say that.
Sacre bleu.
Doesn't that mean like sacred blood, like the
Does
blood
it?
of?
It means like
Christ?
holy blue.
I thought it
Sacred
meant
blue.
like
No, I thought
Oh
it
my
meant sacred
God.
blood, like the blood of Christ. I
It's
thought it was,
basically.
like, a
I feel
really
like it's
big
invoking
swear.
the sky, like sacred blue or something like that.
All right, I have to Google it.
Probably.
This
I
is
thought
one-
it was just like a holy crap kind of a thing.
we got random fact of the day. Number one on Fire and Dice today. Sacre blue meaning. All right,
Oh,
here we
I'm
go.
like all caps.
What? Okay, what does it mean though? Don't tell me where it came from.
I know it's French. What does it mean?
Yeah, duh. It's an alteration of Sacre Dieu, which means holy God.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, now
So I
And
wasn't.
hey, interesting fact number 2. Did you know the Mortal Kombat theme is actually a Scandinavian Scandinavian church song?
What?
Yeah, it's a Finnish hymn.
no,
I hate
I
it.
hate you.
I hate you.
I hate.
I love you, but I hate you, but I love you, but I hate you, but I love you.
Your anger pleases me.
Spoken like a true sadist. Jesus.
Guys, I am dead. Like your DM is dead. This stream is over.
I'm
Yeah.
the DM
Bye,
now.
everybody. Thank you for showing up. It's been fun.
Oh, wait.
No, not at all. I promised you guys we get to level 20. We're gonna get to level 20. Welcome back to Fire and Dice. Sorry, we meant to be back last week, but we had some unexpected family stuff come up that we couldn't avoid. So thank you for allowing us to take an additional week off. We're happy to be back with you today. And I know when we last left off, in front of, well, I guess we'll get there, but I promised you a riddle, and I promise you're going to get a riddle today, a riddle of my own design. And so let's recap what happened last time we played.
The heck happened last time?
Oh my gosh.
I don't even.
So wet for you, Dave.
Stop it, you.
Oh my God, you're in a hot tub. I'm so over this. I hate it here.
I was taking it back.
Hot tub channel.
Dungeons and Distractions.
Oh
my God. I don't have a lot written down here.
Yeah, I don't either.
I have 5 elven jelly tarts. Yum.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot.
And
I
we
gave
have the
this to you.
effects of Pass Without Trace. And a static
I have,
increase to protection. We have the Gift of
Royal
Power. Oh, wait, no, never mind. That's something else. The Gift of Power. I took the Gift of Savagery.
Yeah, I literally have the gift of elven accuracy, elven jelly tarts, riddle. That's all I wrote.
I have a bunch of stuff that I looted, and I don't remember who I looted it from.
So
Okay.
let me give you the lowdown of what really
I did
happened.
not take
Thank you.
very
Thank
good
you,
notes
Noel. I
last
was like,
time.
We figured out all our information from the Tower of Power being almighty and shit, and found out where we were headed next on our journey. We went back to the Queen, gave her the rundown of everything that was happening, and gave her some insight on the situation
Sounds familiar.
towards the east. Yeah, we're west, right? East? Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are in
Yeah.
the West. You gave her the lowdown of the situation in the East.
And then after that, we were like, cool. We she can teleport us over to the western gate, but before that, we're gonna go to the blacksmith, and he's gonna upgrade some cool stuff for us. We all got some snazzy
right.
things.
We all got like personalized stuff,
Yeah.
I think.
Cello gave me +1 to my AC, and didn't realize that would be a pain in the butt because now I'm a.
Oh, I know. Whenever I give you a plus to anything, it's going to be a pain in the butt.
And then everybody
Give him
else
an
got
inch,
cool
he'll take a
stuff.
mile.
But so we
pain
I
in
can't
my
even remember
literal
what I
focus.
got. Like, I don't know where my note-taking game was at last week.
And I go
I'm
to all
sorry.
this work
Hey,
to
hey,
create
wait.
personalized, handcrafted choices. And you
I
don't even
remember being
them?
so in the moment, and then
Yeah.
a lot of things happened this week
Yeah.
that
well,
I
yeah.
just.
It's been 2 weeks, so
It has
That
been
too.
2 weeks.
yeah.
I
it's
remember
been
what
2
I
weeks,
got,
so it's
Cello.
okay that our.
I'm
Thank
like,
you,
my
thank you,
God, it must have
Roland.
been a heck of a week. If
I feel like I got
don't
garments
remember
of some
what
sort. I
happened
feel like I got gloves or boots.
And then we went out into the woods, the lost woods. We were hearing Sari play her song, and definitely getting confused. But then some elves were trying to ambush us, and we were like, "Oh no, none of that!" And we nuked them.
Yes.
That's where my stuff I found came from.
That's where your stuff came from. And you guys found but I guess when you looted that stuff that you found, do you remember what was found?
I have written down here
Nope.
6 dragon tooth daggers, a dragon bone bow, a staff with the skull of a drake on it.
Mhm.
Underneath that it says spellcasting focus. That I think that the staff was a spellcasting focus for that person. And then it says Crediman, which is a name that was engraved on the staff. And then herbs and things for Greg.
Herbs and things for Greg.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, cool. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for remembering that. There is take an inspiration point. For writing down the name.
At least that.
For writing down what you got and for remembering the name. And then I felt like somebody else remembered something. Like Nolan gets an inspiration point.
Thank you.
For having the most accurate memory of what happened 2 weeks ago. And who else? I feel like somebody else remembered like a proper noun or name of something that happened. Oh, anybody remember?
I remember that we had the effects of Pass Without Trace.
Yeah, that was sorry. No, I'm not gonna.
I mean, I don't think that's not worth
I'm not gonna grant an inspiration for that.
That's fine. That's what
okay.
I have written down. That's on me.
Forgot it. But yeah, all right, cool. So
I remember that we left off being like we were gonna hear a riddle, but I don't remember who from or for why or where we were to hear that riddle. Oh no, we were just in the woods and we like heard like a voice, and I just remembering I had like the highest score to like.
I mean, I don't think that's like not worth
understand
like.
I'm not gonna grant it.
It was like an immortal.
Yeah, let me catch you
being.
up. Let's let me catch you up on that piece.
It was like celestial or something.
One other thing that happened was before you guys went in there and fought the Wood Elves, you guys were at the southern gate of Zalara. You guys did notice like they had warned you that there were going to be Wood Elf aggressors. If you anywhere past the gate of Zalara, so to beware for that, right? And then you ran into some. But you were also able to kind of witness some of the tension, the internal tension that's happening in Zalara, where you even saw one of the guards seem to kind of sympathize with General Vildarin, kind of saying, hey, like if it takes over and actually becomes emperor, maybe we could actually bring these Wood Elves to heel, right? And then after you guys were able to, then you guys went into the forest of the Valakan Wood, and because the Lost Woods is in the Valakan Forest, and then you finally got to like this valley where the forest, after kind of wandering through the Lost Woods for a while, you saw where the Lost Woods descends into a valley between two mountains, heading towards the coast. And as you got there, you ran into this magical barrier, and you heard and felt a voice that pierced your souls, but you didn't understand it. And yeah, it was in a language that you didn't understand. And then, yes, you all were asked to make religion checks to try to kind of attune to what that might be. And the rest of you did roll high enough to understand that you said something and you heard that like what you felt was wrong, right?
Yeah.
Like you'd said something and given like a wrong answer. And then we waited for a long time for me to try to find a riddle that was not in my notes. So, so that's where we're gonna pick up today. Hey, welcome Drunkard Pandal and Gabriel of Zeos. Welcome to have you guys in the chat. And welcome to everybody watching either on YouTube, on Twitch, or wherever you may be. We're happy to have you here. So
Well, it's
with
either
that, let's
YouTube
play.
or Twitch, Cello.
So
Hey.
on Twitch,
It's one or the other.
on
I know,
on
but
Twitch,
maybe we'll post somewhere else in the future. I'm not.
That's true. That's true.
You know,
Maybe
who
we'll be on
knows?
Netflix one
This
day.
content is created. Who knows what'll happen? Yeah,
Maybe we'll be on Netflix one day
maybe
yeah.
we'll
To,
visit
to
you in
answer
your
to answer
dreams.
drunkard
once they
Panda,
retitle and rebrand us Dungeons and Distractions.
Yes.
Drunkard Panda was like confused about what our situation is right now. So right now, all of our backlogged kind of videos that have, we're recording this right now, they're going on the Fire and Dice YouTube channel. Right now we are live on YouTube on Mr. Ripper's channel. And on Twitch, obviously this is Fire and Dice. But that hopefully that clears it up for everybody. But yeah, there are
thank you for
several
the
channels happening.
clarification. Yep. Someday we hope to play with Mr. Ripper again when he finishes his basement.
That would be great.
His basement.
When he finishes his basement fortress where he can stream and game long hours into the night without bothering his family.
You're good, Panda. You're good.
No, dude, that's what chat is for, and we distract ourselves all the time. So why shouldn't you? Okay.
You could never interrupt us as much as we interrupt ourselves.
But we do have some fun content planned for you guys today, so let's jump in and play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Wait, Cello, do you remember what the item was that I had? I feel like it was gloves or something.
You received dragon plate, like gauntlets and boots.
Dragon plate, gauntlets.
Or not
and
dragon plate,
boots.
dragon scale. Because you wanted to use the dragon parts that you'd received and turn them into armor, but as a barbarian, your AC would go down if you put on armor.
Yeah.
So you decided I want clothes that aren't armor. And then
Yeah.
what was the Oh, and I think it gave you the gift of savagery, correct?
That is correct. I do have the gift of savagery. I did write that down.
Yes. So once
And
per
that
turn
comes
when-
with the set of the gauntlets and boots.
Yeah.
Cool.
So while you're wearing those, and those do require attunement. All of the magic gifts that you got that were enhancements to your current weapons, or all of those items that received those gifts, if they didn't before, now require attunement. So please keep track of that. You can only be attuned to 3 items. All right, are we ready?
Are the
Yeah.
the gauntlets and boots 2 separate items?
They're the same item. It's like a set.
Okay, got it.
You have to be wearing all of them to
Okay,
have the bonus.
cool.
I think we're ready. I don't remember what my thing was. It was something to do with Romero's dagger, but I remember it being confusing because it was like an additional sneak thing that I was like, I think I have that.
You
but
can maintain your sneak, right?
like,
Yeah.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
so
Remember?
like I can hide and then like attack somebody and like still technically be hidden, right?
Yes, exactly. So,
Okay.
yeah, normally you break line of sight when you come out. Like as soon as you enter line of sight, you lose the hidden status. So what this does is it gives you like a veil of shadows that does not turn you invisible, but does allow you to kind of be hidden from their view so that you can still get your sneak attack on a melee attack.
Okay. Okay. I like that. I will write that down right now.
So
I
this
wrote
means you-
mine down.
Yeah,
Well, you're the teacher's pet, so
and Lily is the teacher's pet's pet.
I love when
Uh,
Cello
what's
gives
that?
me basic stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's because I gave you this super OP like amulet that just summons unicorns and fireballs and does like it's like homies.
If I crit.
And then I gave you a
When,
bonus
not
to your
if.
AC.
Not if. Yeah.
If.
Yeah. Not if when. Sorry, Blixa. I know you wrote it down. Would you remind us what you got? Since we're talking about everybody's.
Royal Armorer blessed my bow with increased accuracy. It's
Mhm.
called the Gift of Elven Accuracy. So I get advantage on a roll I can re-roll one of the dice.
There you go. And choose between which roll, I believe, right?
But basically, it's the Elven accuracy
Oh, wait,
feat, right?
when you have advantage on a roll, you can re-roll one of the dice once.
Mhm.
So that's what, There you go.
Basically, triple advantage.
Yeah, it's basically triple advantage. Blixa, please take an inspiration point for remembering what your gift did from last
Why,
week.
thank you, kind DM.
You're very welcome. I hope you still think that later. With that, we will. Are we now ready to jump in?
Yeah,
We're ready.
I think so.
I'm ready.
You guys stand at this magical barrier, looking at this haunted, lost woods that descends down into the valley. Even though it's a bright, kind of sunny day up in the sky, while you're in the woods, it seems to kind of it has been dim, kind of like there's that grainy filter over everything, like in a horror movie, right? But as you approach this as you approach this barrier, you can see there is vibrant life on the other side of the barrier, and you can feel kind of the positive energy that is muted while you've been in the lost woods. You've now heard and felt this strain. You've all felt this voice, and Larissa, you've been able to attune to it. If everyone could please make another religion check. And as you do, Azazel, your shields that because they morph kind of in what however you want them to look. So what do your shields look like right now? What form do they take?
Well, it's basically the like Doctor Strange, kind of just those like almost like the spectral shackles, kind of, and like energy flowing between them, and they're just like bracers along my my arms.
Okay. So you see that the magical energy that is forming, that is creating its form right now, kind of like that hard light substance, right, it begins to like twinkle and shimmer and shine as you get closer to this magical barrier. All right. With that, what is everybody's religion check?
15.
Okay.
Surprisingly, 16.
Wow.
I know.
Greg got a 13.
All right.
Just let everybody know. I
5.
was +0.
5. All right.
I'm not religious at all.
That's okay. Am I missing anybody? Is that all of us?
That's
That's
I
all.
counted 4.
There are 4
So.
players. Oh yeah, I didn't roll because I'm the DM.
We're missing one.
Who didn't go? It was me, Mario. With that, you're
The whole
going
time?
to all right. Blixa, you feel like you hear this like whisper on the wind, right? And you feel kind of a call and that tug on your heart, and you feel it pierce your soul, and you know that it's important to not speak out loud right now.
With a 5, I
Nolan.
know all that.
Yeah, Nolan, and you learn that this shimmering like effect, you're able, even though you don't personally know the language, you're able to recognize that this language that it's speaking in is celestial.
Got it.
Dave, you
Nice.
being in tune with this, realize, hey, I've heard this before. This is the language that Arbathod speaks to me in. It has always been translated to your ears so that you heard it in the language that was most familiar to you. But now, like finally tuning in, you're able to understand that these were actually the words. This is the same language that Arbathod was speaking in.
Ooh.
And Larissa, with your 16, and so everyone.
Does that mean that I speak Celestial now?
No.
Oh.
It's like you can understand that
Like,
somebody's
oh, I
speaking
recognize
Spanish,
that.
even though you don't know what they're saying, right?
Sí, comprendo.
However, you all, everyone who rolled higher than a 10 knows, like, feels instinctively like it's once again kind of that translation gift of tongues effect, where you recognize that it's celestial. You don't know how to speak celestial, but because you're in tune with this divine presence, it is translated for you, and you're able to understand the words that it says. And you understand that it is asking for some kind of password. And what you hear in your heart is this. Tell me the secret of the universe and answer this riddle.
I really want to say. Oh, sorry.
What are you going to say?
I was going to say 42.
42. Dang it, you got it. No, I'm kidding. I'm always right, but sometimes wrong. You can make me, but you cannot break me. I am your greatest triumph, but also your greatest regret. And you feel in your heart that you have 3 chances to get it correct.
Can you repeat it one more time?
Yeah. I am always right, but sometimes wrong. You can make me, but you cannot break me. I am your greatest triumph, but also your greatest regret. What am I? I'll write it down in chat.
I'm always right, but sometimes wrong. You can make me, but you cannot break me. I am your greatest triumph, but also your greatest regret.
And chat, feel free to play along. They get 3 chances. They don't have, they don't have to use your suggestions, but if you want to, they don't have to look at chat if they don't want to. But feel free to post what you think the answer might be in chat. Dave, inspiration point for the music. Can chat hear the music? Because I know we were having that issue last week. Okay.
If I can hear it, they can hear it.
Ooh, Gabriel Zios has a suggestion. Thank you for the suggestion.
Cut out for a second.
But like I said, you do not have to. It's kind of the same thing with the wish thing. Feel free to kind of like Blixa, you now understand that if you back away from the barrier, because you were touching it, so you back away from the barrier, you're able to discuss amongst yourselves. But then once you touch the barrier, you'll need to it will respond to whatever word that you say. So that's how you guys will make your choice. So feel free to discuss what you think it might be.
I'm a back away from the barrier. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The time answer is good, but I don't know how time could be wrong. That's
well, you could be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, but that means there's
you can make time for something, but I guess if you take a break, it's break time.
I think it might have something to do with that, but I'm thinking
on YouTube, Killjoy said victory, which I like, but I don't know how you can make or break victory. That's kind of messing me up there. And then somebody else said your reputation, which seems
you can break your reputation.
Yeah. I mean that
but
seems
your
like
reputation
a decent answer,
isn't always right.
That's true.
But good answers, everybody.
Yeah, these are really good guesses.
Going back to time, I think clock. I'm always right, but sometimes can be wrong if it's broken. But no, you can't. You can't. Break,
You can very easily
know.
break a clock. Watch
Yeah.
me.
But you can't break time.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's lunch break and it's break time.
But how is it your greatest triumph and also your greatest regret?
Mickey, you can totally break teeth.
Greatest triumph.
Well, time. You know, you can have a greatest triumph in your time, but you can also have a greatest regret of losing time.
Hmm.
Yeah, like we're losing time right now, but not knowing this answer.
I mean, we have 3 guesses. We can guess one.
Well, we can keep thinking.
Oh, I
What
love
about a
that.
memory? What about a memory?
Oh my God,
Hmm.
Gabriel Azaios had a really good guess.
Ah.
The past.
I'm always right, but sometimes wrong. You can make me, but you cannot break me. I am your greatest triumph, but also your greatest regret. Yeah.
Yes, I mean, like
I think
like,
it might be the past.
like history.
Yeah. My vote is the past. Honestly, that might be the money shot there. Thanks, Gabriel Azios. That one gave me chills, so I'm gonna go with that one.
I'm trying to compare it line by line and see how it fits in.
Allow me to continue playing you thinky music.
I like that. Okay. Can make
When anyone is ready to use one of your choices, just say I touch the barrier, and then give the response after that.
But how can you make the past? That's the one I'm.
we're making it right now.
What about a memory?
We're making history.
Yeah, you can make memories.
You can also break memories by losing them, by like having a concussion. And then also memories degrade over time.
That's right.
Drink my DM juice.
Is it Mountain Dew?
Yeah, it's me double-handing my Mountain Dew 2 liter.
Suckling from the green teat.
Yeah, suckling from the
Son of a
for
bitch.
sure. For sure.
Greatest triumph, but also your greatest regret.
Memories, family.
Chat, how do you feel about these kinds of do you like riddles? Do you like are these
Who
are these
cares?
kinds
I
of
like
things
No,
riddles.
the
I like
answer
Olympian-
is Nasir.
I'm always right, but sometimes wrong. It might be.
I mean, yeah, love could be.
You know, as anticlimactic as it was to end the stream on me losing my homemade riddle, I think it's way better at the beginning of the stream when we have time to think about it.
Yeah.
Love?
You can break love.
Kinda.
I guess.
Unless it's true. It's really
Yeah.
hard to break true love.
Because it fits with everything else. True love?
And true stuff. Even a broken clock is right once or twice a day.
Yeah. That might be love. That
How's
might be love.
everybody
True
how's
love is
everybody feel
always
about
right,
that?
but
Callum
sometimes
Eve
wrong.
says memories can't always be broken. They can be written down and last through time.
That is true.
Can be.
Unless you lose that paper and then you get Alzheimer's.
Or you forget to write notes from last week's session. Or
Or you
2 weeks
forget-
ago session.
Or you forget where you put the notes. It's a great suggestion.
Alan
Those are
said
all really good
had made a very
suggestions.
good point. You can make history, but you can't break history, only lose it. I feel like
We have 3 chances.
I feel like history and love are like really good answers.
Yeah, history, love. I feel like let's think of one more just before we even start.
You guys are just rapid fire. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
No, I think we should do these two, and then we really have to
See where
grind
we
on
go.
the third one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
All right. Greg, you
Greg's-
really were touched by the first one, so you
Greg's gonna say, he's gonna reach out to touch the barrier, and he's going to say, "Is the answer is love. For love always seems right, but can sometimes be wrong. You can make love, but you can never truly break true love, and love is some of our greatest triumph and regret. So we think it is love."
You feel a ping in your heart as a ripple passes over the barrier and storm clouds gather above you. The barrier does not fall, but you do hear a peal of thunder.
ooh. So it was not correct.
You can all feel that that answer was not correct, but
Greg takes a step back.
It was a good answer. You felt in your heart that because you felt in your heart that that is one of the key truths of the universe, but that is not the one that this one is talking about.
I don't think it's history. I just don't.
Mama Gamer, great suggestion, says deals.
I almost want to say friendship, but you could totally break friendship.
100%.
Yeah.
What if we're thinking about it the wrong way? What if it's not like a concept of like relationships? What if it's something else completely?
I mean, we're feeling this in our heart. It's something. It's the truth of the universe.
Water. You can't break water.
Yeah, you can. You can freeze it and then take a hammer to it.
It's a
Break the
Nokia.
surface tension.
It's a Nokia phone. That's the answer. You can make it. You can't break it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's our
Yep,
greatest
Nokia phone.
triumph,
You got
our
it.
greatest regret.
You guys win D&D.
It's a Nokia.
I'm a cleric of Nokia.
Oh,
You can
God.
also break wind.
I mean-
oh my gosh, chat.
Oh
you guys
my
are so
God,
good.
that's funny.
I'm loving these.
I like
That's
words,
right.
but you can break your word.
Yeah.
Mm,
Can also break a promise, so it's not that.
You can break your spirit.
You can break your elbow. Your right elbow, you know,
You can
it's always
break me
right.
off you can break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Well, it's definitely not that.
So it's not that. Although I would like to argue that it's our greatest triumph.
Clerics of Nokia have the highest AC.
Oh my gosh, yes, they do.
Just-
A Nokia Warforged.
They have AC
Yes.
infinity.
No, it'd be adamantium
God.
armor.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm loving this, but also like
I'm
sorry
starting
to
to shit
chat
myself.
for like taking a while. But again, feel free to keep your guesses
that's what
coming.
happens with these riddles, right? Like there's
Yeah.
Wait, Nate Plays suggested Trogdor, and I'm honestly like,
Burninating the countryside.
hold on, I know this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is there a difference between destroying and breaking from destroying and breaking?
There it is.
I feel like an 8-bit character right now.
There's your Trogdor. With lots of reverb on it.
You can,
Triumph.
it's the you can make me, but you cannot break me. That's getting me.
Yeah, Mom, you can make me, but you can't break me.
Adamantium.
You can make me, but you
I can test that. My Nokia is almost 20 years old. Just needs a battery and it's up and running again. Wow. I used to have a Nokia. That was my first.
It's either
cell
a
phone, but,
cockroach
I don't
or a Twinkie.
Killjoy,
Or a cockroach
I
and a
have it written
Twinkie.
down. I would love to repeat the riddle. I am
Yeah.
always right, but sometimes wrong. You can make me, but you cannot break me. I am your greatest triumph, but also your greatest regret. What am I? Past. Oh, maybe it's past relationships. Good guess. Game nerd 64. Beer. It's just
I
the two things
need
I have to
one.
do.
It's always
I
right,
can't
but
have a
sometimes
fucking
wrong.
beer.
You can make beer, but yeah.
I'm your greatest triumph and your greatest regret.
I do.
It's a
It's-
secret truth of the universe.
The answer is that one night stand with that elf back at the bar.
That falls into the sometimes wrong category.
No, it's the child from that one night stand. You can make me, but cannot break me.
Oh God.
Oh, I was like,
I'd like
Hey,
to use a
okay,
lifeline.
happy to have you. Hey, it's all right. Birthday stuff is today your birthday? Happy
What?
birthday, Arrow Cat.
Happy
Oh, hey,
birthday,
happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Cat.
Rocket.
Yay!
Are you watching our? Yeah.
Birthday to you.
Happy
birthday
to
to you. Oh, it really is. It's no, it's somebody else. All right, we gotta do this for real. All right.
Happy birthday
to
you. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
you.
Guys, we're gonna get a copyright strike.
It's no, it's
Ass.
Arrow
It's a copyright
Cat.
strike?
We're gonna get a copy.
No,
well,
I
maybe
don't
if it's
care.
bad enough.
no. The
Happy
Cat.
birthday
Hey, the
to you.
Happy birthday is not copyrighted anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's not.
Way to
It's
Okay,
ruin
cool.
not.
Arrow
As
Cat's
of like
birthday,
2
Dave.
years ago, it's not copyrighted anymore.
Great. Cool. Well, look at me living under a rock my whole life.
Well,
We've
thank
had
you
this
for
conversation many
spending your
times. I
birthday
know.
with
I'm
us.
going to approach the barrier, put my hand on it, and say time.
You feel a ping in your heart that this is not a truth of the universe. While love was a truth of the universe, time is not a truth of the universe.
Got it.
And you see the ripple that it does not break, and the dark clouds gather further. Thunder strikes or lightning strikes right near you.
Wait.
And you can feel this like electric charge build on the barrier itself.
Holy shit! What if it's truth?
Yo. What if it is?
Hold on. Truth is always right, but sometimes wrong. You can make truth, but you cannot break truth.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about making truth,
Yeah.
but
I believe the truth is absolute.
we have some answers
But
on
you
YouTube
could-
that we haven't been looking at. There's somebody
Beer?
guessed nothing. Somebody guessed religion. Somebody guessed music. But if we're kind of going along the lines of like a truth of the universe or whatever, we know love being one of them. It's just not the answer we're going for. Then we need to think of like different truths of the universe in that sense, like hope and truth itself, and things like along that line of thinking. Mortality. That's a good guess.
I think he actually said morality, but
Or
those are
morality.
both good guesses.
We have one guess left,
Uno.
Yes, we do.
and we're probably gonna die if we get it wrong. So
I mean, knowing cello, it's probably not far off.
I'd
Yep. I do like to kill my players. Actually, I don't really enjoy killing you. I just like putting you in dangerous situations to see the cool things you come up with, but sometimes I push it too far.
I'm always right, and sometimes wrong.
Family?
Can make me. You
Memes.
cannot break me. Your greatest triumph. Greatest regret. I think family's a good answer.
You sure?
I don't know if it's like the answer I want to go with, but I'm saying I agree that
Yeah.
I like the answer.
Well,
It fits all-
no,
it
here's,
fits the
It
here's my,
fits all of the
but-
things.
right, but okay, because I'm just thinking of like what we've been through so far, and I've had family-ish. Zilla, you've had family like with
I have family by choice.
Shishka Romero. Yeah, family by choice, right? Dave in the Wandering
You
Woods.
say Shishka Romero? That's so
I couldn't remember his
disrespectful.
full name.
Wait. What if it's Destiny?
Oh.
Hmm.
How does it fit? I'm your greatest triumph and also your greatest regret.
It fits all of them.
Does it?
Destiny could be your greatest triumph, but it could be like your downfall. You're destined to be this
Well,
terrible
everything
thing.
along the path to your destiny you could regret. Anything along the path to your destiny, it's all part of your destiny. Man, I think it might be destiny.
I'm just saying because I feel like I'm destined for terrible things.
Yeah.
As you, if you guys want,
Wait a minute. What if it's choices?
Oh my God, it might be decisions.
Like a choice you make.
Well, you don't always make the right choice.
But
It's true.
how,
Like, I mean, something along that
I
path of thinking.
when you get to the not break me, that's where you lose me on decisions.
Yeah.
It's just that one that doesn't fit for me. Good answer though.
Hmm.
I like Destiny.
Yeah, I like destiny.
Not sold on Destiny. But I mean, if you guys want to go with it,
Well, why are you not sold?
I don't know. I'm just not. Can make. Okay. Is Destiny always right?
Take it or leave it.
That's you kind of bringing the question of free will into the whole thing. Like,
Well, that was actually going to be a guess of mine too, and that's what led me to choices. But like, free will doesn't really fit in there.
but I think destiny is like, do we have the free will to avoid our destiny? Like, we don't know.
oh yeah, sorry, Aerocat. Let me say it again because you came in after we got it. So it is, and it is posted in the chat further up, but I'll repost. I'll say it again and repost it for you. I am always right, but sometimes wrong. You can make me, but you cannot break me. I am your greatest triumph, but also your greatest regret. They've had three choices, three chances.
Someone
They've
in
used
chat
2 of the 3.
was like, what are you talking about? Destiny was completely broken when it came out of the game.
Oh, that's so
Job
good.
Hunter, you
Inspiration
win.
point to chat.
You win.
Well, um,
Ooh, Erica,
if
Victor-
somebody wants to say it, but I don't feel
somebody said
convicted enough
victory
to say
in the YouTube chat as well. They have not tried that guess. That's not me trying to make any kind of endorsement or hint. I'm just talking to chat.
But like,
I think we need to question the riddle itself and question what these prompts mean. Because what is right and wrong? And like, in what
What are
context? No, I'm
What-
just like in the context, because I'm thinking back to I don't know. I just don't know if we're thinking about this the right way. You can
you
make
all-
me, but you
If you
can't
guys
break
want to spend an inspiration point, I will give you a hint per inspiration point.
I would like to spend my inspiration point and get a hint because I'm not sold on destiny.
It may not necessarily be a guess that you have considered, but the correct word has been said on stream since we've started.
Damn.
It may be a guess, it may not be.
Fucking Nokia.
Greg's got an inspiration point. Can Greg use his inspiration point to get another hint?
Yeah, yeah, you guys get one hint
Great.
per inspiration point.
Great. I'm gonna burn an inspiration point for another hint.
Literally inspiration, right? You're like burning inspiration to get
Yeah.
inspiration. All right. Let me think of a new hint for you.
I'm trying to think of words that we've said that weren't necessarily guesses.
Morality.
I know
I will
hope
give
was
you a
thrown
hint.
out
It
there.
is not. You feel inherently that destiny is the wrong choice. Is a wrong choice.
All right, inspiration point.
That's our hint.
From my end. I'm spending that shit.
Oh, you want another hint?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But wait, no, it's not destiny.
Yes.
Okay.
And the first hint was it was stated somewhere in the beginning.
No,
It just
the word has been said by somewhere on this
Someone.
stream,
Okay.
Yeah.
by someone.
the word has
Quick,
Good.
scour the VOD, everybody.
It's
I
Nasir.
know.
I know. It's Nasir, 100%. Nasir was always right, but sometimes wrong.
No, it's
You can make Nasir.
you made him
it's-
as a character.
It's finish him. That's
We-
what the answer is. It's a finish him.
And Nasir is your greatest triumph, but also your greatest regret because you all let him die.
All right.
Ooh, Callum Eves had a good guess of knowledge or mistakes. Good guess,
That
Nate
wasn't
plays.
said yet. That wasn't said yet.
No, you're right. You're right.
Deals?
All right.
It
So
might- it
let's
could be
see. How long
mistakes.
we've
Hold
been
on. I want to
All right.
hear this other hint.
So yeah, Nolan, your hint is that the word has been said within the last 20 minutes.
We've only been live for like 40.
That's half. I just cut out half the stream for you, dude.
Dude. That's okay.
Okay, the stuff. So I have Chatterino, so I have actual timestamps. So in the last 20 minutes, the past, a clock, deals, breaking wind, a Nokia, morality, victory, success.
I kind of like victory,
And that was on.
but can you
Twitch.
break victory? I guess I just don't understand how that one fits.
I don't
in
know how
there.
you break it.
Yeah, I don't know how you break it either.
It fits every other line except that one. That one is like, I don't know.
I am always right, but sometimes wrong.
Somebody earlier.
You
on the
can make me, but you cannot break me.
Are there any more inspiration points out there?
It might be morality. Maybe, I don't know. Do you want to hold on to your inspiration point, or
How do you make morality?
that's a like that's a struggle within yourself, but you make that. That's all internal. And I mean, morality could be a truth of the universe. Is there? That's debatable.
Is there though?
Nokia is the truth of the universe.
It's an absolute. Right after our prime numbers.
It's the mystery airhead.
The mystery. Yeah, that fact, I loved that fact. So fun fact number 3 on Fire and Dice. Take it away, Nolan.
So if you did guess what is the flavor of mystery airheads? Riss, were you here for this?
Bonus riddle.
No, I wasn't here for that.
What do you think the flavor of the mystery airhead is?
I don't know. It's been several years since I've had a
She's
mystery
like, my
airhead.
brain is working on other shit.
Yeah.
Right now.
I am
So
not.
basically,
Don't single me out. I'm not here. I'm not here right now.
as they're finishing the production line of airheads, like, you know, where it's all being chopped up and shit and painted, the white taffy is just the runoff of the day, and it's just a combination of all the other 5 flavors, but it could be, you know, any number of them, and they just don't color it. It's just white. So
I imagine the mystery flavor is a mystery because it doesn't have any single one flavor, because it's always like a little bit different.
Well, is it a mix of the other flavors, or is it just like whatever the last flavor of the day happened to be?
it could be just one flavor, or it could be a mixture of 2, 3, all of them.
40% blue, 60% red.
I believe it.
It's blurple, which, by the way, I don't like the Discord's new logo or color. Anyway, that's beside the point. We're back to the riddle.
People keep saying mortality.
All right,
keep saying
chat,
the self too.
Chat, you guys, I gave chat an inspiration point. So I actually have a riddle that is specific to chat. I must make a confession right now. I don't know how to open up the YouTube chat, so I only have the Twitch.
It's at Mr.
open.
Ripper. Just go to Mr. Ripper's channel and it'll be the live one.
On the YouTube.
Yeah.
So there's a hint in itself.
MrRipper.com/Mr. Ripper.
It was on Twitch chat.
Aha.
No. The hint is that it is not on Twitch chat.
Oh,
It is not one. None of the guesses on Twitch chat contain the correct answer.
Oh.
Watch it.
so it was
I
something
said,
that
you
we
guys
just spouted out.
shot it down.
It's Trogdor. It's Trogdor.
Is it hope? Because I know I threw that out there, and we didn't even like really discuss it. I just kind of threw it out there.
You could break hope. Your hope can be broken. You could lose all hope.
Okay. I'm trying to think of other things that we've talked about.
Was family said on there? I don't think that's,
so.
That's it.
All right, YouTube, I've got you now.
I like.
All right, YouTube, let me scroll through chat and see if you guys have any guesses in here, because I don't want to leave you guys out. I guess
I
love
said
is not all
memory
you need.
and family.
You guys are great. Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Assassins.
Yeah, Arrowcat. That's what I thought. Memories, but I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
What did I say? Did I say time or the past?
You said the past. Time was discussed, but I like the idea about like past decisions or past choices, or
Because you can't
we haven't
break a
what were
memory.
wait,
you can't
what were
break
the
a
two?
memory, but the memory can be wrong. The memory can be remembered wrong.
Yeah, you can't change like what you did, but you can change how you remembered it, I guess. Somebody else said alignment. What were the 2 guesses that we gave? Love, and did we guess time?
Cello, can you did I say past or
Nolan.
time?
I think Nolan said time.
It
Cello.
was love. It was love, and then it was time.
Okay.
All right. So, as a continuation to the chat inspiration, since we have 2 chats, I will say that it's not necessarily a guess, but the correct word has been said on the YouTube chat.
It's got to be beer then.
Gotta be beer.
It's menu :
Knowledge.
Well, let's
Ooh.
analyze it.
You guys
a
are
promise?
circling the drain. There's a
A-
lot of, I mean, there's a lot
We're
of good
we're in the
stuff. You guys are-
ballpark.
Yeah, you guys are in the ballpark. There's one answer.
Is it a
Has been
promise?
said.
No, because you can break a
Oh
promise.
yeah, that's right. Okay, I keep forgetting that part.
I feel like the irony would be
Friends?
decision because because we can't make one right now. He's right.
You feel that static energy on the barrier start to build.
Oh god, we gotta answer soon.
Death.
Joe Smith, what is going on here? They're at a magical barrier preventing them from going and descending into a valley, and a valley that they need to get to meet with someone important. And they have there's a riddle, and the riddle's been posted in chat, but I will read it again.
Right.
I am always right, but sometimes wrong. You can make me, but you cannot break me. I am your greatest triumph, but also your greatest regret.
I think if we cannot figure it out and it's the last ditch effort, we just go with decisions.
But that seems like the worst one.
Yeah, I'm not. Maybe.
Memories was said in YouTube chat.
Mhm.
Past decisions.
I mean, no,
I-
decisions does seem to fit.
It's the choice. It's
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
because like no matter what, like you always wonder what would have been had you done the other choice.
Thank you, Japanese.
Hi, Japanese.
Happy to have you.
Arrowcat asked if pep talk would help.
Oh, Erica redeemed pep talk for 1,000. Let's see. What do we got here? Pep talk. I believe in you guys. I know that you can get this this riddle. It is totally within your grasp. I believe in you.
Faith.
Belief.
That was not a hint. That was just
Oh.
literally
Faith
me
can be
as a
broken,
DM
though.
going, I love you guys.
We're like faith, believe. We're just
Yeah.
like we're so starved. For...
Faith was not said in chat. That breaks one of the hints. The chat.
I do
know,
like-
I know this is
choice.
I
like
do
a
like
decision
somewhere-
or choice. I
it's
think.
decision or choice or like past decisions or like some history somewhere in that area. I feel like it's somewhere in that area. And
I'm always right.
they're all very like related to each other, so it's just a matter of picking the right one. And
Oh, it's okay, Gabriel. You don't have to watch both streams. We got you. I guess if you want to see both chats, I can. Can my pep talk give them a free guess? Pep talk won't, but a $5 donation will give them a free guess.
greatest triumph.
Everybody's got their price. Gosh.
this is how you make money.
This is because this is game altering, right? Like this is.
All right, EA.
Oh, come on! All right, we're
loot
not paid to
box.
win. No.
It's a cello loot
Always
box.
right, but sometimes wrong.
The cello loot box.
I'm your greatest triumph.
No,
Arrowcat, don't do
trying-
it.
I'm
Don't
not
do it,
I'm not
Arrowcat.
trying- No, I'm not trying to milk chat. There's no obligation for donation. I'm just saying, want to have an effect on the story. I don't know.
Damn,
I
Cello's
know,
making
Eric.
it hard today.
Triumph, but also your
We love you
greatest
too.
regret.
They're altering the fundamental laws of the universe.
With money.
The
Funny how
choices I
money
make are
works,
always
right?
right, but sometimes wrong.
Maybe the answer is money. I
I
don't know.
can make
Inspiration
a
is
choice, but I
$4,
cannot break,
apparently.
but you cannot break.
What if it's like history?
Doesn't that mean time?
Ericat says that he's doing it.
It's donos, isn't
Sacrifice,
it?
decision, memories.
Donations. Donations are always right, but sometimes wrong. You can make donations.
I was like,
You
is it
cannot
money?
break
And as I
them.
look back, I was like, does money fit that?
Yeah. It's your greatest.
No.
Donating $5 is your greatest triumph, but also your greatest regret.
On your birthday.
My birthday.
Cello, I would
Yes.
like to give you props because this is a really damn good riddle.
Okay, there you go. I was like,
And just so everybody knows, Cello made this riddle. He didn't find it online somewhere. He made this riddle, and it's been taking us a while to figure it out. And I just want to say, good job. I know
Thank
we
you.
haven't figured it out yet, but
I'm really
job.
hoping you guys get it. Like I thank you. I'm proud of this riddle. And chat, do you like this kind of stuff, or do you think it slows the game down too much? Would you like do you like to see riddles like every once in a while in in our campaign, or would you prefer that they weren't there? Oh, all right, Ericat, thank you very much. All right, so do you want it to just be any free guest, or do you want it to be specifically the free guest that you mentioned? Because
let's wait and see what Arrow Cat says.
I want to see what Ericat says.
Excuse me. I am sorry.
Now we're
Aw.
even.
Happy birthday.
That better not be your guess. Arrow.
No, but you're right. Happy birthday.
Greatest
You know what?
triumph.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna give, because you're right. I forgot it was Ericat's birthday. So thank you for the donation. So here's the thing, Arrowcat, you get 2 guesses. So we're gonna do the first guess that you wanted, which was memories. And memories is not the correct answer, but because it was provided by you by chat, it's not going to up the stakes for them. So that was a free one. But now Arrowcat, because it's your birthday, I want you to have a free guess. And if you guess it, it will be divinely given to our players.
So Gabriel of Zios said, once in a while is a good thing for the riddles.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Once in a while. Perfect.
Alan Stewart on YouTube says, I love riddles. Let's us get involved.
The answer
Okay.
is
Alan
riddles.
Meaves says this is
Arrowcat,
a great
when you're
memory.
ready,
Oh,
Arrowcat,
decisions?
say I touched the wall, or I touched the barrier, : and then put your guess.
We've already had love, time, and then you had guessed memories. All those were incorrect. We have one more guess that we need to provide.
gonna
Erica
give mine
says, yeah. I'm gonna give mine
Oh.
to YouTube chat because I'm still at work. Ugh,
Okay, sorry. I don't want to derail your workday.
could
I
just
I would totally I would be
say-
unable to think about the rest of the stuff I have to do. Okay. He wants to give it to YouTube chat.
How does one do that? That's on you,
Yeah,
Shello.
that's what I'm trying to think. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get.
Can we do a
it-
YouTube poll?
Oh, can we do that? I don't know how to set that up. Is that?
I don't
is
know
it
if you can
possible?
do that in a chat. I think that's like a
Yeah, I
channel
don't think
thing.
you can do that.
I think that's like a channel wide thing.
Okay.
Um,
All right. YouTube,
Poll the boys.
figure it out.
Well, let me see if
The-
I can do a channel-wide poll real quick, because I do have access to the channel here.
Yeah. Do you have that?
Let me see if I can access the community panel.
That would, I think that'd be too
Um,
tricky because it's going to take him off the
Yeah.
video page.
True.
YouTube
True.
just
Go to community tab. I don't know if I can actually
At
create a
okay,
community
at
post
611, whatever has the most answers in YouTube chat, we're gonna choose.
here. Just spam
Cool.
it.
I like
Yeah.
that rule. I agree with that.
So you guys have a
Spam
minute.
what you think it is. Whoever we're really giving us away like this. All right. We need mods.
So we're doing this. What is it? YouTube chat.
Come on, YouTube. Don't let us down, gang. I love you.
Very true, Callum, but we just don't have the time or the.
Yeah.
Just spout out answers. Spam answers.
Answers.
Rapid fire.
All right. So Deathmark says history. That's our. We got.
Mad
so we got
Hatter
one
said
for history.
decisions
Alan
as
Stewart says
sacrifice.
reputation. Life.
We got
There's
two for
another one for
history.
history.
Hey, where are the mods?
Don't worry about
Three
it.
for history.
For history.
Victory.
Victory.
What does it have in its pockets? Right here, don't test me.
That's 4 for history. I think
Dave, you're
decision.
so-
That's 2 for decision.
Okay.
All right, that's
Knowledge.
it's 611.
All right, 611. So it looks like history had the most.
We're all gonna die.
That was
Oh,
a
no,
free
this is
answer.
a free guess, but it is not history. History is close, but it is not history.
Is it the past? It's got to be the past.
That's the same as history.
No, it's not. History is written by the victors. The past is what happened.
The past can't be broken.
What do you mean?
The past can't be broken.
It can't. Yeah, I agree.
My gamer.
And like
Bald spot.
hindsight is always 2020.
All right. I'm going to reach
That's a
out and
terrible
grab
word. I hope not.
Greg's hand and whoever's to my right. We're all going to touch this together and just go past.
The past.
I just don't think that's it if history wasn't it, but I fuck
But
it.
history was close.
What about decisions? Whoa,
You don't know if
wait.
it was close. Everybody else is saying decisions. Well, Mad Hatter keeps saying decisions, but
Yeah, or choices.
we're back to square one right now.
I'd like to reload the save game and go back to when I had 3 choices.
I'm always
Oh, look at that. The stream crashed, you guys. Wow. Oh, wow. No.
I am always right, but sometimes wrong. You can make me, but you can't break me. I'm
The customer.
Crash. God damn it. Your greatest triumph, but also your greatest regret.
It's totally
Am
the
I?
customer.
Universe, the customer.
Because the customer is always right.
Oh, whoa, wait. Gabriel of Zios said something good. I guessed that already. Cello said it wasn't in the Twitch chat.
Which one?
The past.
The past? Oh. The YouTube chat is always right, but sometimes wrong.
I'm gonna say decisions or choices.
And I don't
mean-
know if it's been said since we said that in the Twitch chat, but I know,
Decisions
back-
in history are pretty close.
Sure. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's make the decision.
Okay.
All right. Everybody hold hands and we're going to touch the barrier at once and say decisions.
Okay.
I touched the barrier.
You touch the barrier, and is it you all touch the barrier together, right? Holding hands
Yes.
in a line. And as you touch the barrier, the static electricity builds to a breaking point, and then shoots you all with a strike of lightning that ripples all the way through the whole chain of you, and then goes back into the barrier, and the barrier falls. The correct answer was choice, or some synonym of choice. So I will
First
accept
one to say that
decisions.
though, way back when. So I'm really happy.
Congratulations, you guys. You guys broke through it. I'm very happy. Thank you
Oh
for
my
participating
God.
in my riddle. I really, really appreciate it. I had fun. I hope you did too.
That was good. I liked it. I had fun.
This strike of lightning
How much damage does it do?
shimmered in gold, like it with a gold energy, and leaves you all glowing, especially Azaziel, your shields. They're glowing with this bright, with that like glowing gold, like pure white color. And you all reach level 9.
Ooh.
Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, Gabriel, the ironic answer really was the right one.
We had so many choices.
It was what I had said the whole time.
Yeah, so so going through the rule, like I'm always right, but sometimes wrong. Like it's always right to make a choice, but the choices we make are not always correct. You can make me, but you cannot break me, right? Once you've made a choice, it's already been made. I mean, I want to let you know that it wasn't a thing. It is a concept. I am your greatest triumph, but also your greatest regret. You know, no matter what choices, like our triumphs and our regrets are always our own because of our choices. So
that's really good.
Good job. Good job to chat.
Everybody.
You guys really helped us out with this. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ericat, for the donation and the free guesses. Really helped us narrow down the options. Because if they'd used it, they were going to guess one of those and totally get electrocuted and die. Well, they wouldn't necessarily die, but they were going to take a lot of damage. And they would have missed out on the opportunity to level up at this venture. So great job, everyone. So do you guys I mean, we've take like I told you guys kind of prep to level 9. So kind of
I'm already good.
D&D Beyond. You're good? All right, cool. Nolan, can you tell us what you got while everybody else is putting in their stuff still?
So I rolled my hit dice, or my hit points, and I got a 5, so that's a 5 extra hit points. I get an extra spell since our proficiency goes up. So we're now proficiency 4, right? Yeah. So got a couple new spells. And I get empowered healing. So whenever myself or an ally within 5 feet of me rolls dice to determine the number of hit points regained from a spell, I can spend a sorcery point to have them re-roll that or re-roll it. So if we
Wow.
So it's more beneficial to my teammates because whenever I have my familiar nearby within 100 feet of me and I roll hit points, I just get max. So if you're looking to heal everybody from spells, or if I'm looking to heal them, I just got to be close to them.
So you get max healing on all your healing spells. Oh, is that from a different feature?
That's from a warlock pact feature, pact magic.
Okay. No, and how close to you do they have to be to get that effect?
I have to be within 100 feet of my familiar, but they have to be within 5 feet of me. So I have to be right up on them to heal them.
Okay, so you can use that effect on anybody within 5 feet of you.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what's the reading on Iggy? Could that work through Iggy?
That's up to you. Like I can cast spells through Iggy, but I don't know if Iggy is an extension of me.
I guess how does that? What's the wording on the whole Iggy thing? Is it say you can cast any spell or a spell?
Any
that
touch
requires
spells.
Touch? And is this a touch spell or is it just a meta magic effect?
Well, no. So that's just a sorcerer class feature, but like Cure Wounds is a touch spell.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So that decision's up to you.
All right. And so this is a feature of your subclass,
yeah.
Right? And read the wording for me again.
Whenever you or an ally within 5 feet of you rolls dice to determine the number of hit points a spell restores, you can spend 1 sorcery point to reroll any number of those dice once, provided you aren't incapacitated. You can use this feature only once per turn.
Okay, once per turn. And sorry, and it says when you cast a spell or when they receive healing. Read that part again.
When they roll hit points from a... hold on, let me go back to it. Whenever you or an ally rolls dice to determine the number of hit points a spell restores, it doesn't signify where it comes from, but they have to be within 5 feet of me.
Okay. This is a toughie. The rules lawyer in me wants to say no, but the rule of fun in me wants to say yes. But I don't want to be accused of creating an overpowered PC because even though I already have allowed it to, but it's okay. So I'm going to roll the dice on this one.
Cool.
Isn't that a thing that just happens when he levels up, though?
Oh, it is.
How is
Well, he gets the feature, but the question we're trying to answer is, would it work through Iggy? So if you're either within 5 feet of him or within 5 feet of Iggy, could he still use that? Could he use that effect through Iggy? So Iggy normally allows him to use only touch spells, right? So technically it doesn't qualify, but if we're going, and you know what, you guys are the party. It affects you.
I'm torn as well. I think you should roll for it.
Roll for it. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess
Personally.
Blixa, Dave, should I roll for it or do you guys want to vote?
Roll it.
Roll for it. I'm trying to figure out what to do with my life.
All right, sounds good. All right, I'm gonna roll this d20. If it's even, Iggy, you can use it through Iggy. If it's odd, you cannot.
I don't get anything for level 9.
It is a 9 at level 9.
So
Cool.
that means
you know why
only through.
You know why I dig that? Because Iggy is a part of my warlock feature.
Oh yeah.
So
Well,
I would have argued that.
gotcha. So Iggy is, yeah, he's from your warlock, and this is coming from from your sorcerer
stuff, yeah.
subclass. Yeah.
So cool. I mean, yeah, still cool.
Cool. No, thank you for asking. Alrighty then. Who's ready to tell us what they got next?
I'm ready. I rolled a 6 for my hit points or whatever, so I'm now 57 hit points. Yay!
Woo!
And my proficiency bonus went up to a +4.
Yeah, level 9. Everybody's proficiency bonus went up. So make sure you check. I mean, D&D Beyond does it for you, but just make sure any like skills or spell save DCs or anything you have, they all increased by 1 because your proficiency went up.
My sneak attack went up by 1, so my sneak attack is now 5d6.
Love it.
I am excited. I also
Tripling
got
the HP of all the monsters.
Oh god. I also got a feature called Supreme Sneak, which says you have advantage on stealth checks if you move, or sorry, you have advantage on a stealth check if you move no more than half your speed in the same turn. So, yay. Depending on how much I want to move, yay. And I'm pretty sure that's all that I got for this thing.
Okay.
Pretty good. Nothing to sneeze at.
Nothing to sneeze at.
I have to
Blixa-
go the rest. I have to take a bio break real quick. So I'll be
Oh,
right back.
okay, cool. Blixa, Dave, either one of you ready
I
yet?
chose my thing.
Ooh, what you got?
So I took a level in Barbarian, bringing me up to Barbarian level 3, meaning I have selected my primal path, which will be Path of the Totem Warrior, and I have chosen Path of the Bear.
Oh yeah, classic.
So
So good.
yeah, I can't go wrong with that. And then yeah, I gotta roll that extra HP.
So for those of us who don't know off the top of our heads, what does Path of the Bear give you?
Path of the Bear gives you... One second, I have it open. So, Path of the Totem Spirit basically I need to make or acquire a physical totem object, an amulet or similar adornment that incorporates fur, feathers, claws, teeth, or bones of the totem animal. At my option, I also gain minor physical attributes that are reminiscent of my totem spirit. For example, if you have a bear totem spirit, you might be unusually hairy and thick-skinned, or if your totem is the eagle, your eyes turn bright yellow. Okay, so with Totem of the Bear, while raging, I have resistance to all damage except psychic damage. The spirit of the bear makes you tough enough to stand up to any punishment.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So are there any, like, as you have kind of embraced this primal, this Totem of the Bear, are there any kind of physical changes to your appearance?
Honestly, not really. Greg kind of still looks the same. He's already kind of a bit beastly. You know what I mean? He's a fearbulg.
You start to look
Okay.
like Kelsey Grammer. Just a little bit.
He gets even hairier. No.
Bruh,
All right.
I can't with you.
I know. Blixa, what do you got?
Not much happens to rangers at level 9. I was surprised. I thought something cool would happen, but it doesn't. I have way more I have more hit points, and like you said, that proficiency went up. So there's some cool things there.
There's got to be something else at level 9. What is it? What's the feature that you get? At least a feature or access to new spells, right?
At level 9?
No.
No, you do get level 3 spells, Izzy.
Where do I put that?
Sometimes those level, if you go over to your spells section, it'll let you now choose new spells to learn, and to have prepared.
How many?
And now
How
you have,
many learn?
2.
How many do I get?
You get 2 level 3 spells.
Why doesn't it tell you that? It's just like known spells 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know sometimes. Yeah, I'm more like I love D&D Beyond, but I still love to just go back at the book and look at the table. This is what I get. Oh yeah.
In the back.
Up nerds, Craig's Cottage. Happy to have
Craig.
you here.
What up, nerd?
Speaking of Craig's Cottage,
Yeah, what happened?
I bought a dice bag from him, and it's really cute. It's the perfect bag for Zilla. It's a money bag, which I put all the green dice in there just to solidify that this is for the green stuff. And it's super cute, and I love it, and it's great. I like that it opens up nice and wide so you can tell all the dice that you have in there, and it's super nice.
That is awesome. So thank you again, Craig's Cottage.
I did. I bought the money bag, and I was super happy because I bought the bag, and I bought a set of green dice to go with it. And in the bag was like a custom, like it was a business card with like a handwritten like thank you on the back, which I was not expecting. So that was super, super sweet. And I just wanted to announce that, like, that was really touched that was a thing.
Ooh, Izzy.
And
So
I
cool.
was like, it's amazing.
I've already chosen Revivify.
Oh, perfect.
Ooh.
I
Ooh,
love
now
it.
I can
because
kill you
we need it.
guys.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so here's the thing. You're going to want to start collecting diamonds worth at least 50 gold pieces. Because that spell requires a diamond of 50 gold pieces every time you cast it, but you get to bring somebody back from the dead who died within a minute. So really good.
I'm sure
Dadbot is
my
just
rogue
barren
my
straight.
rogue friend has money on it. I'm poor. Blixa is poor. I'm sure somebody will have money.
So, Izzy, there's 2 cool spells. There's one that's flame arrows and lightning arrows, and that could
Yeah.
be cool for you.
What? Are those new?
I
Oh,
think they're
whether you
Ranger in a while.
hit or miss, each creature within 10 feet of the target must take a dexterity saving throw.
I'm going to check on that, Gabriel. I thought it was 50, but let me double check.
It's 300. It says on.
Oh, 300?
It says diamonds worth 300 GP.
Ooh,
Ah,
for Revivify?
I was thinking of
So do
chromatic
I
orb,
take that?
but
It's
it's
a lot
not
of diamonds.
consumed in chromatic orb.
It
I
seems.
We don't even have one diamond between the 4 of us.
That's true.
Yeah.
This
Do I-
campaign is not very gem heavy.
No, I'm not taking Revivify.
I could have taken Path of the Zealot, then you wouldn't need the material components to bring me back. But that would have only applied to me.
I can nab Revivify.
What
Also, but, like,
what
you
spell
guys-
are you looking under?
Spell components and things you guys can totally buy when you guys are in town or whatever doing your shopping. Like if you need those things, make sure to like you can totally pick them up. They are available in the world. I'm not one of those. I'm
pinch
a
of
DM who
diamond
likes
dust is
the
needed.
fact that
Like,
resurrection
get
is
outta
in the
here.
game. I understand there are certain games where like you want like a grittier experience, but for me, I like playing in a fantasy world. It's like, hey, your character died. Like if you're willing to like go on the quest and pay the right costs, it's possible to bring that person back. And so, but it's something that not everybody has access to, but I do like that it exists in the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I took Plunger Barrage,
Ooh.
That sounds pretty metal.
which is you throw a non-magical weapon or fire a piece of non-magical ammunition into the air to create a cone of identical weapons that shoot forward and then disappear. Each creature in a 60-foot cone must succeed on a dex saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. The damage type is the same of that weapon or ammunition used.
Oh my gosh, that's cool. Is anybody else getting like a total like anime vibe off that? Like you just like I throw a thing like one dagger and it turns into like several.
Yeah, that was cool. What was that? Conjure Barrage?
Yeah.
That's so rad.
And
That's
then
dope.
I'm gonna take lightning arrow,
Ooh.
which is the next
What
time you
list
make
are
a
you
ranged
looking at?
weapon attack during the spell's duration, the weapon's ammunition or the weapon itself, if it's a thrown weapon, transforms into a bolt of lightning, making the attack roll as normal, but it's 4d8 lightning damage on a hit or half as much damage on a miss.
That's awesome.
And then whether you hit or miss within 10 feet, they get 2d8 lightning damage.
Whoa, that's really cool. But I mean, it is a third level spell slot, so this is where you start getting the really like powerful spells.
This is where you
Um,
start getting to the good shit.
Well, I mean, yeah, there are lots, but like, yeah, it's true. Like level 1 and 2 are like a lot more utility, a little bit of damage, like,
Yeah.
but like level 3 is where you start getting some bigger booms.
Well,
It's pretty
like
good stuff.
like Spirit Guardians is a little
Right. Spirit guard. Exactly. All right. Well, cool. Thank you for letting us kind of talk about our level ups. I think I love geeking out about the rules. Let's continue with the adventure.
Let's go.
Yes.
As the barrier, so you all feel this jolt of divine energy and realize that you are now stronger than you were before. And now looking back over the valley, while you are able to see through the barrier and see that there was this lush, beautiful valley down below you, now that gray filter is gone, and you can really feel that you've passed into into a new area that's under some kind of persistent effect. And having moved forward and passed through that, you see what you weren't able to see before, and that is a monstrous tree with sprawling roots that come out of the ground and then descend back into it, forming these large like hoops that you could walk under.
Arbathod?
And then built into this tree, it looks like this tree has grown up around and entangled a tower of some type. And on top of that tower is a glass domed elven astral observatory.
Wow. Well, that looks like the place where we gotta go. That looks like the place where we're gonna find some sort of professor. Real quick before I forget, when the lightning all shot through us, we were like holding hands and stuff. I pictured like Guardians of the Galaxy when they had like the power system of power, or whatever. Like it was just like we all shared it and we're able to handle it because we were all holding hands.
Oh, I love that. Are you guys gonna have a dance off now?
We're the guardians of the garbage, bitch.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
We represent the lollipop you.
All right, so let's go.
All right.
Trek
Let's
Let's
forward.
go find Cyrellin.
Yes, you descend down into the valley, passing underneath these roots and reach the base of the tree. At the base of the tree, you see that there are like little climbing pegs that go higher, and you also see a small symbol that you recognize. It is the symbol of the Order of the Ancients.
Ooh.
Yay!
Finally.
So we see. I'm sorry. We see the symbol and.
And like climbing handholds that are made out of wood,
Oh. Cool.
that aren't pegged in, but they're like grown out of the tree, like the bark itself.
Like natural rock climbing notches. That's cool.
I'm gonna look
But
down at.
it forms like a ladder.
I'm gonna look
Sorry,
down
go
at
ahead.
Zilla and be like, "Do you really want to climb this? This is like twice the amount of climbing for you."
Oh, don't worry. I don't lose. I'm not even worried about it.
You sure?
I mean, yeah. I mean, do they look close
just
enough
jump on one of
together?
us.
Do they look
Yeah,
close enough together to like that I would be able to climb it?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
essentially a
I'm not worried about it.
I'm not
I'll
saying.
probably get up there. I'll probably get up there the fastest. I have the fastest walking speed, and I don't lose.
Climbing speed is
You're
different from
climbing.
walking speed. Oh, okay. No.
I don't
Well,
have.
are
I don't
you- are you
have
a
a different
thief?
climbing speed.
Are
Yeah,
you a thief?
yeah. Climbing speed means nothing to me.
Well, because your second level trait, what is it, second story work? I
Yeah.
think actually gives you a bonus to climbing, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm looking it up right now, but yeah. Climbing no longer costs you any extra movement.
Yeah, climbing is essentially difficult terrain, but for you it's not. So yeah,
Cool.
she climbs. She like.
I was just gonna
Is
be.
it gonna be a
Like,
problem for
I'm gonna
me?
climb
No,
that.
no.
Like a little squirrel.
As I say,
Yeah,
fine. I fly up. It's like I was gonna offer to just fly you up, but no.
No, I'm good. I'll
And
go
Iggy flies up next to you and goes, and then keeps going.
What's your fly speed?
40.
I have the same climbing speed, so
are you guys racing up this tree?
um
I am not racing.
no, I'm not gonna race.
Blixa, just like
because-
Izzy IRL, doesn't run or race or do anything. They just wait for their Taco Bell downstairs.
Well, the delivery guy on a bike.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Hashtag
no.
I feel called out. I eat Taco Bell at least once a week, sometimes 2 or 3 times. Hashtag no shame.
Hashtag
Hashtag
broken
yes.
bowels.
Hashtag hash browns, am I right?
Yeah. All right, you guys
Um,
get to the
Yeah, so I'm not racing, but like we're I'm going along. I'm not slowing down for those behind me, and I'm not speeding up I'm just going.
Okay, yeah. So with both of you moving very quickly up the tree, Larissa and Azaziel reach the top at the same time, followed by Dave, who is pretty used to climbing trees as a furbolg, and he's just really stinking tall. Sorry, Greg, the Grugok. Dave with the
Greg.
peg leg, and Blixa with their Taco Bell is bringing up the rear because that, like, with her ranged capability, she's inspiration point to Blixa. I just misgendered Blixa.
You had
they-
it, and then you lost it.
I know. Because I'm looking at Izzy, and so I go, because anyway, it's like when I call Grugok.
Free inspiration.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man. That's a nice name, but I'm Grugach, man.
Oh, sorry, I'm just the
Dave's
voice
not
in the
here.
sky.
Dave's not here, man.
I'm just the voice you all hear in your head.
Yeah, man.
I'm,
you know how
I'm
it
the
is,
shared
man.
hallucination.
Yeah, man. Just like that.
Psilocybin at work. What's up?
What you know about psilocybin?
You know, I watch documentaries.
Okay.
Maybe someday I'll try it.
Bruh, we gotta.
Anyway,
Reach the top.
you guys reach the top and you find just a normal, like, wooden door to, like, it's literally like a cobblestone tower and there's one of those like arched wooden doors banded with iron, and a handle. Who opens it?
I guess Greg could do it.
Zilla started knocking.
Oh.
Do you want to like?
That's cool, Zilla. Go ahead, knock away now.
I mean, it's somebody lives here. I'm gonna knock.
Yeah. No, you good.
Inspiration point for the knock. A, for doing it, and B, because I really like the sound effect, the practical effect you did with the Foley art. That's
Thank
pretty
you.
good.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take the inspiration.
You knock and you hear a voice call out, "Who's there?"
We are friends of the Oath of the Ancients. Sorry, who sent us? Hats off.
Queen. The Queen.
No.
And before that, it was. Oh, I know who you mean. Hold on, I got his name in my notes.
It was
It's not Professor Coventus. It's
No.
Hold
This
on.
is hats off, DM.
Hats off.
So Zilla
how's
stops
his
to
name?
think.
Yeah.
Shoot. I had it and then I lost it.
It's Ambrose Credu sent us.
Ambrose Credu. Yeah. We're friends of Ambrose Credu.
Dave, you get an inspiration point.
Woo!
Good job, Dave. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, Ambrose. Yes. Come in.
Open the door.
You try to open the door. It doesn't open.
I believe it's locked.
Oh, that's funny. I just unlocked it the other day. That was this morning. I don't remember.
Could you check again?
Who's there?
Oh boy. My name is Zilla. I'm a friend of Ambrose Credu.
Oh, I love Ambrose Credu.
Do you want to open the door?
Oh, is it not open?
I try to open it again.
And this time it like you're like you like as you rattle it, you realize it's still locked, but you think like you can tell it's just like a simple deadbolt, and you being a thiefy rogue know how to open it.
I that was gonna be my next thing. If it like went on again, I was like, I'm just gonna pick the lock. All right, I'm gonna pick the lock.
Okay. Roll for it. It's
Okay.
pretty easy. It's a
Do
DC
I
5.
add proficiency to it or anything?
Yeah, what is your proficiency? Is it above 5?
It's +4.
+4. Okay, so yeah.
There's a
all right.
chance of failure here.
No.
Well, no, because
No?
the 1 + 4 is 5. So
I
You're
rolled
just
a
like-
10, so
you're
even
like
without
slip, like you don't even need your thieves tool. You just slide your dagger in there and flip, and it opens really easily.
door was open.
Oh, I knew I had unlocked it.
Of course.
As you open the door, and you're all able to get off of this ladder and enter into this tower. You see that you're in a common room that's attached to another common room. It kind of looks like a figure 8 that is open, right? So it's kind of 2 circular rooms attached to one another.
Oh shit.
Room, which is the kitchen common area, common room, and then you have like a bedroom as the second room. In this first room, you see a cluttered wooden table with this old elf, and there's something very strange about him, in that he has a beard. Elves do not have the ability to grow facial hair, but he has a very long, kind of flowing white beard, and these moth-eaten, faded robes. And you could tell that these are the robes of like the highest order of magi, of magister that they have at the academy, and they have studied at Archstatus University. They've got a faded old golden band, or I can't remember what the things are called, that you wear
Like
at
a scarf.
decoration. Yeah, like the scarf, whatever that. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
A sash.
Sash. Yeah, I think there's a more formal word, but I can't remember. But yeah, we're gonna go with sash. So it's that golden sash color, and so you know that he's a very powerful wizard, and as you look at his eyes, you see that they're covered with cataracts made of stars. And I'm sorry, I don't see much anymore. Who's there? Ambrose, is that you?
No, we're friends of Ambrose. He sent us to check up on you, and we're hoping you could give us answer some of our questions that we have.
Oh, yes, yeah. What are your questions? And you can tell he's like looking around the room, like trying to find you. And you have to speak up. My hearing's not so good.
I want to look at my party members to see if any of them want to speak.
Ancient. True that, Gabriel.
We are currently looking. What's the staff called? The Staff of the Midnight Star?
Staff of the Divine.
Staff of the Divine Star, yeah.
Yes.
Inspiration point to Blixa.
We are searching for the Staff of the Divine Star, and we were told that you were on the same path.
Ah, the Staff of the Divine Star. What was that? Perchance, is that old children's tale? I'm sorry. My memory is not what it once was. I can't. Would you remind me what the Staff of Starlight?
The Staff of the Divine Star. It basically the whoever has the staff has the power to rule over Zalara and the Elven lands.
Oh, Ambrose, I'm so glad you've come to visit. Please put on some tea. I'd do it myself.
Go to put on some tea.
I'd do it myself, but it's hard to get around anymore.
Of course, tea.
And you go and you put on the tea, and as you look around the this common room, you see a few different things. You see that there is let me find my notes because I have them right here. So you've got the cluttered wooden table that he's sitting at, kind of hunched over in his like comfortable chair, and then there's it's just covered with different like a mortar and pestle and cups and plates and bowls and like lots of papers, and he's got like some books and stuff that are sprawled open, and like there's ink and stuff, different components. There's a crooked hearth with a fire that looks like it's always constantly burning, and then there are like three different bundles of herbs hanging from the ceiling near the hearth, there is an empty golden, like there's this like rod. It looks like a golden perch for a bird, but the bird isn't there. And then there's a dusty bookshelf, a dusty credenza, and then a circular stairwell that goes that's like next to the wall that seems to go upstairs to what you, knowing, judging the height and recognizing kind of the tower, would lead to the observatory that you guys saw on the outside. And so as you come back with the tea, Blixa, and offer him a cup, he takes it. Thank you, Ambrose. It's been a while since we've last spoken. How's Alaric?
Don't really know how to answer that.
Who are you? You're not Ambrose.
No, I'm
You
a
don't
friend.
sound like Ambrose. Are you here to hurt me?
No,
How did you get through the barrier?
we solved the riddle and we're here as friends.
And then in a flash, you see the stars kind of start to peel back from his eyes a little bit, and he has like a moment of lucidity. And he says, my marbles. I've lost my marbles. Help me find them. And then the stars cloud over his eyes, and he goes, Ambrose, is that you?
I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on him.
Okay. What does that look like? How do you cast it?
I'm gonna walk over to him and kind of console him. He's like, no, Ambrose is not here. And I'm gonna grab his hand, and try to concentrate on the stars, in his eyes, and just channel all my energy into dispelling whatever curse is on him.
Okay. As you channel that energy of Dispel Magic into him, you see his eyes don't change color, or don't change at all, but his beard suddenly grows back up into his skin and then disappears, and he's now perfectly clean shaven, like you would, very like wrinkly skin, but he no longer has a beard.
You monster.
That was my favorite beard.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off mine and put it on. Well, take off the feather beard and put it on him.
He levitates like 5 feet in the air. He's like, "Where's my chair? Where's my chair?"
I'm gonna lift up the chair to him. It's like, you're fine. Here, sit here. Are you comfortable?
And like, he's like, "Yes."
All right. Gently,
I
I'm
think-
going to bring him.
Please put me down.
I'll bring him down to the ground and I'll take off the beard, put it back on.
Oh. And you hear like his spine kind of crunch. He's like, "Oh, that felt good. Haven't had a good stretch in a while. Levitation,
What?
very good for the stretching of the bones. Chiropractic levitation. I have a friend who's very good at that." And then he stops himself, and he looks in your direction, but you know that he doesn't see you because he's blind. He goes, "Azaziel, is that you?"
Yes.
Ah. So, you finally awoken. I've missed you.
You know him?
What were we talking about? He sips his tea.
Rylan, do you have a restroom?
Oh, Mother Nature.
Oh.
And he says, Mother Nature calls. And as he says, nature calls, there is you see a hole open up in the floor, with a little stairwell, that goes down into a private bathroom.
That's adorable. All right. All right. Azaziel, you should keep talking to him. He seems to know who you are.
Sorry, I'm just trying to see if there's something I can do.
How rude
Can
of
I
me.
start looking around the room for his marbles?
Yeah, I was wondering if if there's physical marbles we need to find.
Okay. Where do you want to look? So did you go down into the bathroom, or are you still up in the common room?
Well, I went down into the bathroom.
Okay. So yeah, you went down.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell or Taco Hell? No. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you're down in the bathroom. Where do you want? What are you looking for? Where do you want to look? What you see is there is a polished mirror that levitates off of the wall, and then there's just it looks like a basin. It's like one of those. Yeah, I mean it's a toilet bowl. But then after you've done your business, it goes down into a compost pile. It's kind of like a Johnny on the job, but there's a nice, beautiful aroma that comes out of it. Seems to have been enchanted.
Lovely.
I'm gonna try casting Detect Thoughts, and this is let me read this for you. So the duration is up to a minute. You can read the thoughts of certain creatures. When you cast a spell, and as an action on each of your turns until the spell ends, you can focus your mind on any one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. If the creature has a intelligence of 3 or lower, or doesn't speak any language, it's unaffected. But I initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what is most on its mind in that moment. And as an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper into the same creature's mind. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, if any, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind, something such as something it worries over, loves, or hates. If it succeeds, the spell ends. Either way, the target knows that you are probing into its mind, and unless you shift your attention to another creature's thoughts. The creature can use its action on its turn to make an intelligence check contested by your intelligence, and if it succeeds, the spell ends.
Ooh, okay.
And then, there's 2 other paragraphs. Questions verbally directed at the target creature naturally shape the course of its thoughts, so this spell is particularly effective as part of an interrogation. You can also use a spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see. When you cast a spell, or I guess that's just through... It's just if I want to see if anything's around us, invisible, I can detect them.
Okay. You can detect their thoughts. That's actually really cool. I didn't realize that was a use of it.
And I'm gonna... It's Cyrillin, right?
I don't think anybody's asked him his name.
Oh. You know my name, but what is yours? You called me
and how long does
Azaziel.
detect thoughts last?
A minute. Can I hold it for a second?
Yeah, because what is it? Yeah, what I guess is it do you get one thought, or do you get? Because I know it says you can ask questions.
I concentrate on it for a minute, and each turn, so 10 turns, I can either probe deeper, or I can detect everybody's thoughts.
Cool. And you wanted to wait to cast it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're holding on to it. All right, let me know when you cast it.
Okay.
So you ask him what is he's like, oh, Azazel, how do you not remember me?
I
I'm your friend, Cyrellin.
it seems
are brothers.
I have lost my marbles as well. And I was hoping you could help me find them. But to help you find yours, I may need to go inside your mind. Is that okay?
And he looks like he stares off for a second, and you feel like he hasn't heard you. But then he comes to and he goes, yes. And then he drifts off again.
Okay. I cast it. But first I point it at Zilla and see what she's thinking.
Oh,
Fair. Do I have to like
I think it's a wisdom saving throw, right?
wisdom saving throw?
Is it a check or a saving throw? Oh, yeah, I think it's saving
sorry,
throw.
hold on. Okay.
Like like I don't care if you hear what I'm thinking, but like
I got a minute of this. I'm gonna use
So no,
that. I love it.
I initially learned the surface thoughts of the creature, whatever most is on its mind, and that's they don't understand, like they don't know that's going. If I probe deeper, then they can save against it.
Okay.
What are you
so
thinking
just
about
want-
right now?
What I'm thinking about is, oh man, this poor guy. Like, I can't imagine what he must be going through. We have to deal with this situation very delicately because he is in a very fragile state of mind. I don't know that I've ever actually talked to somebody this far gone. I hope he still remembers what we need him to remember. What is it we need him to remember?
Cool, it
Oh my
works.
gosh, there are so many things.
And then I shifted over to
And then-
Cyrellin.
Well,
Okay.
well, I mean, I was just gonna say one last thing, which was I wonder if he lost physical marbles, where in the house would they be? That was
Okay.
my last thought.
As you shift your attention over to Cyrellin, you can tell that his surface level thoughts, you hear static and noise, and you feel like a fog. There are thoughts, but they are trapped below a huge blanket of fog. And every now and then, right as kind of that first turn is up, as you're listening, you feel one random thought pop up, and it's, who is this? And then before you're able to respond or anything, so that's what you get for the first turn.
Okay, I'm gonna probe deeper.
Okay. Okay, so he's gonna make you can tell that he is very wise and intelligent, but you're able to find, as you're kind of peer, you can feel that there are holes in his understanding, and so this is going to give him disadvantage on his saving throw. All right, what's your spell save DC?
17.
Okay. You feel that his mind reflexively pushes you out. He's very good he's been trained in keeping people out of his mind. You feel that it's definitely possible you can get in, but it's going to be a little harder than you may have suspected. Now, are you allowed to try multiple times, or is it a one and done? You're
It ends.
kicked out kind of thing. Oh damn, that sucks. Sorry. You get an inspiration point though, because I really like the use of that on Zilla and then on him, getting some double play out of that spell. Please take the inspiration point.
God, this is gonna be tricky. I don't want to do damage to him.
I don't suppose you know Greater Restoration.
I'm not a high enough spell.
Not that it would work, but
I don't think I don't think we get Greater Restoration yet.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, yes.
Curse.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I
What?
don't want to interrupt them.
No, go for Dave. I'm going to be muttering.
Sorry, I feel bad for interrupting your guys' conversation. Dave, you recognize the 3 herbs hanging from the ceiling?
Yeah, I was going to ask
Um,
about those.
Yeah,
But
the
they were a little
one
busy with the Cyrellan thing.
right. The first one is sage,
Mhm.
and you know that sage is very good for cleansing, getting rid of evil spirits, and it is also very is used in rituals and spells that involve kind of cleansing.
Mhm.
You also know of, or you see valerian, which is used to make kind of um a sleepy potion,
Mhm.
and then also holly, which you could, but this holly seems enchanted, and you could make a very powerful healing potion out of that.
So it was sage, holly, and what was the other one?
Valerian.
Valerian, right. And sage is good for cleansing. Valerian is sleepy time. Holly is a powerful enchanted healing potion of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I might have to have a look at this holly. Sleepy time.
Ooh, Aerocat. That's a really clever thing.
Okay. Hmm. All right, Greg's gonna go and have a closer look at this holly. Can I detect? So can I figure out what kind of enchantment that is? Would it be a detect magic or something?
What? Sorry. What was your question?
You said there was enchanted holly. I was wondering if I could figure out what that enchant is on the holly. Would that be a detect magic or something?
Yeah, it would require detect magic.
Okay. I think we can do that. I'm gonna use my Fearbolg magic, detect magic, to cast detect magic.
Okay.
You're using it on the herbs and not the guy.
Well, it lasts for
yeah.
10 minutes or something. He can use
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
thought you use it on one thing.
No. Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay, yeah. You cast detect magic and you feel magic all the fuck around you.
Go figure.
Just everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then using your action to identify the what enchantment is on the holly. It is from the enchantment school.
Mhm.
I think maybe it's transmutation, but it amplifies the effect of this holly. So
Gotcha.
that it's got some GMOs in it. It is some magical GMOs.
So it's maybe if holly could be used to make a healing potion, this could be used to make a potion of greater healing, kind of a thing.
Better.
Potion of better healing. I've never heard of such a
Superior
thing.
healing.
Or even better.
Oh wow! Potion of ultimate healing.
Potion of revivify.
about that good.
Yeah. All right, bet. Well, maybe can I'd like to look around and see if there's any recipes that might lying around that might call for these herbs, so I can get this right.
Okay, cool. You do see a bunch of make a perception check.
Perception
Because
check. You want.
this room is messy. It looks like this
Yeah,
place
yeah,
has
yeah.
not been cleaned in a long time, and you see dust. There's layers of dust on everything.
Okay. That's gonna be an 18 on my perception.
Okay.
Sorry, 19. 19.
Yeah. So as you're looking around, you see that there are a bunch of papers on the table, and you go over and you check them.
I read
and,
Elvish.
Yeah, and so as you look on there, you can see that you've actually got there's some written kind of instruction specifically. It everything is very scrambled, but you see written out, leave sage, valerian, and holly. Burn the sage for burn the sage for clarity.
Burn the sage for clarity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then should I make him a... Okay, well, let's start with the sage then. I'm going to take a small bundle of the sage, and using Druidcraft, can I, make it start to smoke? Will you allow that?
Yeah.
Or do I have to use a fire?
No, yeah, you can make it start to smoke.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, I can light or snuff a candle, so I will count that as a candle, why not? Cool, so I light up the sage, and I start burning it around Cyrellan.
Okay, so you start burning it around Cyrellin.
Yeah, like I just kind of walk around the room and I just sage the room.
Okay, as you sage the room, and especially as you get to Cyrellin, and sage around him, you can those cataracts start to fade just a little bit, and you see him like have another moment of lucidity.
Yes.
And he says, "Please find my marbles. I don't know how long I have before I fade away again. They're here. They're
Oh.
here."
Are they
Great.
physical?
I'm gonna
Okay.
look for marbles.
Yeah, I'm guessing yes. Okay.
Yes.
actively
and then,
searching.
and then the cataracts come back.
Okay.
All right,
With
I'm
my
gonna
detect
run-
magic still active, do I detect any magic marbles? Any marbles of immense magicness? Because I still have it active, and like I still have a decent perception check going, but maybe I can make another one if you need me to.
Could you read detect magic for me again?
Yes.
And then I would also like to check under the bed.
Okay. Yes, because there is there's the common room and then there is the bedroom, as well.
Okay, so casting time is 1 action, concentration up to 10 minutes. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay. You can detect. Sorry, so you can
Detect
feel or see
marbles?
magic. Or,
Detect
do you,
marbles.
Okay.
do you feel magic in the room, or do you see?
Do I see an
sorry,
aura in the room that like resembles Cyrellin's aura that like might be surrounding something marble in shape?
You do.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Can
I have a
Nolan?
plan. Okay.
I have? Sorry, this has to be said because I'm not sure if it applies to the situation, but the DM would know. I have a marble of teleportation in my bag. I don't know if that would glow or whatever. I also have ball bearings which resemble marbles. I don't know if those would pop up on your detect thing if that's like what you're looking
I
for.
didn't cast detect marbles. Detect marbles
Greg.
is not a real spell.
I know, but you were looking
Okay,
for
I'm
we
very
marbles.
do
specifically
not
looking
have
for
that much
marbles with
time.
his aura.
Greg, I need you to burn a little bit more sage in front of him. Right as he gets that clarity, I'm going to detect thoughts and constantly just repeat the word marbles, marbles, marbles to try to see if there's an image of what his marbles look like in his head. Especially when he's getting clarity, he should be thinking about them.
Okay.
And I want to try to see them.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
I like this plan.
I like
it.
this plan too, and please do it. But as like because you were like in the middle of casting the spell, right? And so everybody started like, "Hey, what if we did this? What if we do this?" And then you're like, "Oh yeah, okay." But you see that there's actually one on the floor next to his feet, underneath
Okay.
the table.
Then instead of doing that, have I already casted it or?
No, you haven't cast your spell yet. Everybody's just been talking at Greg, and he used detect magic, and so he sees this one.
Cool.
Great.
What
Pick it
what
up.
does
Greg.
Greg do at this point?
Greg
can I
picks up
see
the
that?
marble and hands it to Azaziel.
I immediately cast locate object.
Oh, okay. What does locate object do?
Let me get back to. I have so many damn spells. Locate object. Describe or name an object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction to the object's location as long as that object is within 1,000 feet of you. If it's in motion, you know the direction of its motion. The spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you've seen it up close within 30 feet at least once. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as certain kinds of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon. It can't locate an object if any thickness of lead, even a thin sheet, blocks the path.
Okay.
Damn, lead's a major hater.
Mm-hmm.
Detect thoughts. He's surrounded by them. Craig, get out of here. Craig, leave. What's wrong with you?
Oh, that's
Be
Yeah.
gone,
Thought.
thought.
THOTS. Wow.
Oh,
Is that
Craig.
still a thing?
Oh no, bro.
All right. So lots covered here.
Nice.
Hold that thought real quick. Hold that thought.
Nah,
Uh,
nah.
Dave,
Yo.
so you reach down, you pick up the marble. As you pick up the marble, you hear in a younger voice of Cyrellin in your head say, I must live to tell my secret.
Whoa.
He must live to tell his. Okay, so
As you touch the marble, you hear a voice in your head that says, I must live to tell my secret.
And I say back, and live you shall, my friend. And I pass the marble over to Azaziel.
Okay. It doesn't feel like the marble heard you or responded anyway.
That's fine.
Azaziel, as you touch the marble, you hear, I must live to tell my secret. And then you cast, you cast locate object?
Yeah,
right?
just to see if there's more.
Okay. You using this, you can detect that there are at least 2 others. You see one that is inside of the glowing credenza. It's
What is
only
a
blocked.
credenza?
A credenza is like a big nightstand, right?
okay.
Or it's just like a countertop with like cabinets in it that sits on the ground.
Okay.
There's like cabinets would be up in the
Oh,
and so
suspended.
yeah, it's like a wooden credenza. You're able to see it. You're able to locate it and detect it through like the 1 inch of wood that's there, right? And it's
Got it.
behind some stuff. So you're able to you find it in that credenza. You see another one is in the is actually underneath like in the corner behind the bird perch.
Okay, perfect. I grab all 3, and
Okay.
I'm gonna place them in his hands. At the Greg, burn the sage one more time.
Greg burns
Hold
some
on,
sage.
real quick before you do that. As you pick up each one, so when you pick up the second one, you hear, "Get the stone bowl, a gift from Delgar, hero of Ironmark."
Hey, hold on 1 second. 1 second.
I look for the stone bowl.
I must
Hold on.
live.
While like,
well, Azaziel is the only one who heard it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
so
see.
Okay,
Azaziel's
so
the one
hang
who
on a
heard it.
second.
and then when you go, and so then you like run and you pick up the one and the bird perch, which is just off to your right a little bit. The bird perch is close to the credenza. Marble Marble 3 says, "All will be lost. I am not to be trusted."
Oh no.
What?
What was the second? Can you read off the second one again?
Yeah, get the stone bowl, a gift from Delgar, hero of Ironmark. But like the way it says it is, get the stone bowl, a gift from Delgar, hero of Ironmark. Kind of like he's just like, nah, this is my stone bowl.
That's
the
just
first one is I
like
must
the,
live
like
to
the,
tell-
the first one and the third one are like really like freaking important, and the second one is just like a grocery list. Like,
Yeah.
get the bowl.
Well, like the first part sounds very intentional. Get the stone bowl, and then he's like, it's a gift from Delgar, hero of Ironmark. He's just like kind of commenting on it.
Can you read off
Like,
the first one more time?
I must
Yeah.
live to tell my secret.
I must live to tell my secret. Get the stone bowl, a gift from Delgar, hero of Ironmark, and all will be lost.
I am not.
I am not to be trusted.
Okay. I put the marbles in the bowl.
What bowl?
Oh shoot! I thought you said I run for the bowl.
I said I go for the bowl, but you wanted to do a thing first. So should I go looking for the
Are
bowl,
you
the
guys
stone
saying
bowl?
this stuff out loud, or am I standing there watching you guys run around going, "What?"
we don't have time.
I don't have time to explain. Why don't have time to
We need to
explain?
find a bowl.
So I
A
can't
bowl.
help?
It's a gift from Delgar.
bowl.
What's the bowl made of?
A stone bowl.
Stone
Thank
bowl.
you.
All right, I'm
I
gonna look
look-
for a stone bowl.
Yeah, same.
All right, as you guys are like in this kind of clamor, everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh God.
Why you
I
gotta
mean,
do
I'm good
like
at those,
that,
but
bro?
oh God.
Woo! Nat 20.
17.
14. I did not roll very well.
22.
Okay. You all like kind of start running around and trying not to run into each other, and you all deftly dodge each other. As you do, let's see who rolled the lowest.
Probably
I think it
me.
was
I rolled 13.
Larissa? 13. Okay.
Yeah.
You're actually really stinking nimble, and you're like, I'm gonna go underneath the table and to get to the other side. As you cross underneath the table, you bump one of the legs, and it starts to shift some of the stuff off, the clutter. And in the middle of the table, you see that there is there's like an indentation. There's a circular indentation in the table as some stuff falls off the table, and it's like a 6-inch ring that is indented, and inside of it there's a rune in Dwarvish.
I want to clear off a bit more of the table so I can see it.
Okay, so you start moving the piles of papers. Yeah, you see this. It's just in the middle of this circular wooden table. There is a wooden indentation. It's like a 6-inch circle, and in the middle of that is a rune in Dwarvish.
Does anybody speak Dwarvish?
No.
It's similar to Elvish, isn't it? Speak Elvish and Giant.
Okay.
Anybody got comprehend languages?
Not prepared.
Rats.
Cyrellin, what does this say? What does this symbol mean?
What?
Do you know what this symbol means?
Symbol?
A symbol in
Oh, I have a master's degree in symbols. I'm very good with symbols. In fact, a lot of the books that you read, I've even created some of the symbols that a lot of our modern magisters use to cast spells.
Do you have any books on Dwarvish runes?
Oh, Dwarvish runes are wonderful. I mean, a lot of elves don't get along with the dwarves, but I am very fond of them. Do you know my friend Delgar? He's a dwarf.
Delgar, I don't believe we are
He and
acquainted.
Alaric always butted heads, but it was very fun. They were both just so stubborn.
Delgar.
It was a friendly banter.
Um,
And then
Okay.
he drifts off again and he goes,
damn it.
I would love to see the great tree one last time. And then his thoughts drift off again and he gets quiet again.
I feel like something about that circle has to do with the bowl, like that's where it goes or something, or that's where it appears, but I don't know what the
Maybe the circle is the bowl.
Is there
So-
a blank piece of paper around?
Oh yeah, lots of blank pieces of paper.
Can
and
we
like you
trace
see lots of
the
papers
symbol?
with weird notes scribbled on them. What's that?
Can we trace the symbol on? Because you said it's carved into the wood table, right?
Oh, like an etched thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's etched. Yeah, you can totally do like a
So-
charcoal drawing.
I'm just
Does anybody
gonna
speak Dwarvish?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Cello, since the locate object lasts for 10 minutes and it doesn't go away once I find the marbles, I'm just gonna
Okay.
describe a stone bowl made or gifted by Delgar, and I can sense the direction of the object's location. I don't know where it is though, but I sense its direction.
Cool. Real quick, what have you guys spoken out loud to one another?
I just know I'm looking for a stone bowl. I don't
I've
know it's
only
from
mentioned
Delgar.
the bowl.
I just know I'm looking
Okay.
for a stone bowl. I don't know
All
who
right.
it's from.
So as you're you guys have mentioned, it's kind of like an escape room, right? Everybody's like shouting stuff out to each other while you're looking for these marbles. And in that climber, so as you're getting ready to direct your attention, you say, "Hey, I'm looking for this bowl." Blixa, you who had already gone to the bedroom, see like on the nightstand next to his bed, there's this very ornate bowl made out of stone. And it looks to be of dwarven craftsmanship.
I go grab that bowl.
Okay. As you pick up the bowl, you see that it has 5 dimples around the brim that form like a star.
So we're missing 2 marbles, is what you're saying. That's what it sounds like.
Certainly what it sounds like to me.
I'm gonna see what happens when they bring the bowl.
Oh,
Damn it!
you lose your inspiration point.
I figured. I was gonna do that. Damn it!
Blixa,
Can
do you have an
I'm-
inspiration point?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
Because you were gonna get
Um,
Larissa's.
Can I give it back to Larissa
So close.
for saying it's okay? It's okay to normalize, making mistakes and learning from them.
Yes, you can totally give back Larissa's
I'm-
inspiration.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
giving
you.
Zilla her inspiration back.
There's Zilla.
Okay,
Thank you.
so I'm gonna take the bowl from the bedroom, and I'm
Okay.
gonna place it on the table.
Cool. You place it on the table. It fits perfectly.
Nice.
And we only have 3 marbles.
Can I put my
did-
focus back onto marbles, locating them?
Okay. You don't like the spell is not revealing any other marbles at the moment.
Can I check
Try-
the bedroom for specifically?
Azazel,
Yeah.
you're looking for marbles, right?
Yes.
Why not try the observatory? It's not in the same room. If anything's blocking you, you should try moving to different rooms.
Yeah, I'll walk around and I'll walk up to the observatory. I'm going to
Okay.
try to look for anything that looks like lead.
Anything that looks like lead. Okay.
Like I might be
as
trapped
you-
in a box or something.
as you walk up the so you walk up that spiral kind of staircase. It's just a stone staircase without a railing that goes up the side of the wall all the way up to the top of the tower, and that's where you see that domed and there is that domed room. There's a glass ceiling. You can see the bright daylight outside. There's lots of metal casing or lining. I'm terrible with the words. I'm terrible with architecture. That's why I'm bad at describing things. In
Like
D&D.
like metal struts?
Yeah, yes, thank you, struts. So there's lots of little metal doodads and stuff around, including the struts. They do a lot of decorating with metal in high elf architecture. And there's a giant telescope that looks out of the peers out of the dome. It's literally like a star observatory.
That's so metal.
But nothing pinging up here. No sense of direction.
There, you don't see any metal or you don't see no, the spell doesn't seem to ping anything.
Sorry. Thought it was a good idea. I followed him up there because I thought it was.
I'm gonna go back down to the bowl.
Okay.
And so
Yeah, since I don't have any magic, can I just be looking in things like drawers and little boxes and just stuff, around the rooms?
Yeah.
I don't know if you want me to roll for anything.
No, you're good. Sorry, I was trying to come back to you. I just I've not forgotten about you, Blake. So yeah, what you see is actually a make a survival check.
Ooh, survival.
10.
A 10. Okay, so with a 10, you look around and just very casually notice there's a thick layer of dust on everything. And using you feel like if by using that dust you can track because he doesn't look like he moves a lot, but it looks like you can see where he may have moved in the past if you look very closely.
Okay, I am.
So
looking
you do see
very
scuffle marks
closely.
around the table and to the fire, and then but it looks like if you look closely, you might be able to see older scuff marks.
Okay, I'm looking very closely.
So do you
Okay, yeah. So
follow them or?
yeah, I guess roll a perception check.
I'm good at those. 24.
24. Oh yeah, you see. All right. So yeah, you notice very much, and as you're looking very closely, you see 2 pads that seem to have that they were used quite a bit a long time ago, but have not been used very much recently. And that's one going towards the bookshelf, and then one going up the stairs.
All right, I'm gonna check the bookshelf first.
Okay. You go to the bookshelf and you see, lots of, I mean, he has obviously a lot of books. He's a wizard and he has a bookshelf. There, but you can see that the dust is a little bit lighter on the second row. And you notice that there are a few different books. You see a diary, one that looks like a diary, like a moleskin notebook. You see a book that has like lots of like open leaves and pages sticking out of it, and then you see another book that that is almost looks new.
I'm gonna pull out the new one.
Okay, you pull out the new one, and you look at the title, and it says it's Tales from the Crypt: An Ethical Study of Necromancy by Archsage Tolan.
How do we feel about just opening random books? I just get like those Addams Family vibes where you open them and it's like demon pops out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up at the. I'm not there. I can't say anything. I'm not in that room.
You know what? I'm just gonna make the decision to pull out all 3 books,
Okay,
and I'm gonna open the diary first.
open the diary first. As you look through the diary, you see that this is a pretty recent diary, only within like the last 10 years, which is very recent for an elf. And as it just kind of tracks his daily, like at the beginning, you can see that his thoughts are very organized. He's very intelligent, very smart. He talks about the different research he's doing, how he's hiding away here in the Lost Valley, waiting for the right time. But then you see that as he gets, you even see that he notes that Queen Nora visited him. And you can tell he's being very cagey about certain details that he's hesitant to even write down, even in his personal diary. But then and then after that, it starts to get rambled and scrambled, and you start seeing just like recipes for things and different stews and just like random notes and that kind of thing. And you can tell that his mind has started to drift at this point.
Yeah. All right. What about the second book? Like not the necromancy one.
Okay, you open that one up. That looks like it's his personal spell book.
Wow.
So there are several different, very high level spells. And what's interesting, make an Arcana check as you're flipping through this book.
18.
18. Okay, that's really good. You notice there are a lot of spells in here that actually come from multiple schools of magic. And he's got a lot of spells that would actually be useful by either a druid or a ranger, even though it's like it is almost impossible for wizards to like learn those types of spells because it accesses the weave in a different way than wizards are used to.
Interesting.
So he actually, the way you can tell is in this spell book, you see lots of druid and ranger spells in addition to just a plethora of wizard spells. And these certain pages are actually written in such a way that you can use them as spell scrolls. So you find a spell scroll of detect magic. You find a spell scroll of prayer of healing. You find a spell scroll for for lightning bolt.
One thing I thought about when you were talking about the spell book, like back to the diary, is there any particular message in the diary talking about marbles? Maybe he hid them Or maybe he hid a few to, I don't know. Is there anything in the diary itself?
Okay. As you're looking through, you see that it starts to get like right kind of in that like middle part where right before it gets hazy and into like his thinking gets scattered. He says, "I've got a plan. If it's like I can feel my memory is starting to go, I've got a plan to keep the secret safe."
What do the marbles look like? I'm up in the observatory with Azaziel. He's got him in his hand, like looking for him. Like, I want to. Like, hey, can I see one of those?
I'm gonna give her the stone bowl one.
Okay. The stone bowl one is, so each marble has its own color, and they are slightly
What colors are they,
translucent.
please?
So the one that says "I must tell my secret" is blue. The one that says "get the stone bowl" is brown. And then you've got the "all will be lost, I'm not to be trusted" is red.
And are these just working on a theory here? Compared to like an eyeball, are these smaller than an eyeball?
Yeah, they're
Okay, cool.
They're the size of like an actual like marble, like if you were to roll it, like if you're playing the game of marbles.
Got it.
But as you look closely, you can see that they are filled. Like it looks like that they're like you know how like you look at the marbles and they've got like that layered effect or
Yeah.
whatever. It looks like that actually kind of shifts a little bit. That they might be filled with some kind of liquid or substance.
Now, what were the colors again, real quick?
Blue, brown, and red.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's any significance, but I'm writing it down.
That's just a wee bit of a dark joke.
Okay.
Erica,
So
message me what your reference is, because I don't know if I know what you're talking about.
Tales from the Crypt.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Tales from the
all right.
Tales from the Crypt.
And so I hear that bowl message, right?
Oh yeah, because as he hands you, does he hand you all three? Which ones did he hand you?
I just
He handed me
You
the
hear the
bowl
message for each one you touch.
So I touched the bowl one.
Yeah,
It says,
get the
stone bowl.
Get the stone bowl. A gift from Telgar, hero of Ironmark.
Do all of them say something?
These two have messages locked by a certain spell. It may break your mind.
What?
Trust me.
I'm choosing to. All right. I'm going to go downstairs.
Okay.
I go downstairs.
I will follow.
Still have that one.
You'll
Still have the brown one. So we have 3 that are blue, brown, and red. And then I guess I go down and see the bowl on the table.
Yep.
All right. I want to
Yeah.
place this one on and see if it fits in the little divots on the top of the bowl.
You place the marble in and it fits perfectly into one of the dimples.
Okay. I'll leave that there.
Are the dimples
Thinking.
like color coded in any way?
They don't appear to be, no.
All right, so we're looking. By my logic, we're looking for 2 more marbles that are not blue, brown, or red. So I'm going to go look elsewhere.
My dear Watson.
I must conclude.
I'm gonna put I'm gonna mess with all 3 marbles in the bowl and see if any putting a marble in any specific space gets a reaction from the bowl or from the marble.
You try all the different combinations and they just sit there nicely.
And they're in the bowl in front of both of us, I guess.
Yeah, but as you look at the dimples more clearly, you see that each dimple, I mean, it's the size of a marble, right? But it has like a small trough that's carved into the actual dimple. So it looks like it might go into something might go down that little track.
Hold on a second. I want to reach for the marbles.
Okay.
So do I actually get to grab all three?
I mean, nobody's stopping you.
Cool. I grab all three because break my mind, my ass. Both you and Greg were fine when you held them. So I want
Have you seen Greg?
As you
Hey, man.
All right.
As you grab all
suddenly,
That's not
hold on,
nice,
hold on, hold on,
man.
hold
all
on,
three
hold on.
messages
I'm
at
gonna,
the same time.
I'm gonna mess with her
Oh, okay.
really quickly.
What do you say?
I'm gonna cast subtle spell. I just want to make sure that this doesn't cause any huge issues.
You want to break my mind? You're a motherfucker.
You don't know what's going on.
I do hear a cacophony of this old man speaking, so you casting a spell on top of that is not funny.
Well, he's
No, but
using
it's
subtle
subtle
spell,
spell, so
which
you
means you
wouldn't
don't
know.
know that he's casting a spell.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Hats off.
You
It's
don't
not funny.
trust me.
Says the rogue.
When was the last time I've stolen anything?
I say
Chavo?
you've done a very good job being a good rogue, but like it's funny that like it's stereotypically the rogue who's like, I'm gonna steal from the party because this is what my character would do.
Hold on.
Greg's mind was frayed from day one. When
Hey,
he was
man.
born on the 4th month on the 20th day.
I guess we're paused because you're casting a subtle spell.
I'm trying to make sure it's the right one.
Very subtle.
So I can't really do
Oh.
anything because he's
Got
already
him.
said that he's gonna do this as this is happening. So I can't really
Got
do
him.
anything right now.
In response. Here, there's
'Cause
your
I-
Magic the Gathering reference chat.
I mean, I really
Yes.
want to like do a very logical thing, but
Okay, do it.
okay. So I hear the cacophony. Like, okay, that was a lot. I place the marbles in the dimples one by one.
Okay.
So 3 of them are on there. I already know what the brown one said, so I want to touch the blue one, just the blue one, so he can hear
Yeah.
what that says.
Does I must live to tell my secret.
Okay, and then I touch the red one.
All will be lost. I am not to be trusted.
You were trying to keep that from me?
What? You didn't hear the madness?
I heard.
We don't
I
have
heard it
time
when
to
I-
argue. Find the other stuff. And I'm going to just walk away.
Nolan, take an inspiration point if you don't already have one.
I already have one.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Sorry, that one was for Nolan. At this moment, as you guys are kind of befuddled, trying to think what to do, suddenly the door swings open of its own accord, and a bird flies into the room and lands on Cyrellan's shoulder. And he goes, "Ah!" And he opens his mouth, and then the bird drops a good berry in his mouth, and then flies over and lands on the perch.
What a good burb.
Oh. What is your bird's name?
I have a bird?
There's a bird.
Oh, there is a bird. Hi, bird. Who's a good bird?
I don't know if I can reach, but I want to try to see if I can pet the bird.
It is like 5 feet off the ground.
Oh, I
it's
can't
like
reach.
It's one of those tall perches. It's like
What kind of bird is it?
It's like sitting on top of a crow. It is a crow.
It's a crow. Aw, okay. He has okay.
Bird is the word. Bird is the word.
Did the door close on its own accord? Or did it just open?
Yes, it closed.
Okay. I was gonna go close it if it wasn't all right.
You're right. I didn't say that, but
Okay, I want to go look in. I don't know what room we haven't been in yet, but I want to go look around.
Blixa, you have something to say?
I would like to ask the crow if they've seen any marbles, and that other than the ones on the table, because crows like shiny things.
It says, "Caw!"
Oh, I have speak with animals.
Oh.
It says, well, in
should
my
mention
third year,
the bird responds, I see we're also a they of culture.
yeah, exactly. Thank you. That's perfect. All right. You have speak with animals. What does that do?
It does this. I-
Thomas on YouTube says check the perch for a dropped marble. There was one at the base of the
Yes.
perch earlier.
Yes. Good call out. There was one at the base of the perch earlier.
I gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at minimum, beasts can give you information about nearby locations, monsters, including whatever they can perceive or have perceived within the past day. You might be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you.
Okay. And what do you say to it?
I ask the burb, have you seen any other marbles? And I pick up one that was on the table or on the bowl.
Okay. It like looks at you funny. And then like as you're talking, and then once you say the word marble, it goes, and it looks around the room, and then it sees the book, like the 3 books that you had laid out, and it flies over to the one you haven't opened yet, and it starts pecking at it, and then it flies back to the perch.
Hey,
Oh,
Zilla,
then-
you want to open that book?
Sure.
Who said sure? I'm Zilla.
Or Zaziel or somebody magical, not
Sure,
me.
I'll open the book.
You do hear it. Iggy is behind your head and goes, and that's where the voice came from.
Oh, okay. Damn cat. All right. All right. So
Hope
the
it's okay,
the
just-
cover says like it's like necromancy, right?
Yep.
All
An
right.
ethical study of necromancy.
Funny how necromancy has ethics. Anyway, I open the book.
All right. You open the book, and inside of the book is it's cut out in the middle, and there is a marble inside of the book.
Yay! I pick it up. What color is it?
This marble is white.
White. Sorry, Chad. It's white. They were guessing colors.
It's fuchsia.
Fuchsia. All right, I
Fuchsia.
pick it up.
As you touch it, it says the keyword is clarito. The keyword is claritui. He says it much better than that because he has a proper pronunciation of Elvish, since he being an elf and all.
Is how do you spell that?
Claritui. Claritui.
Claritui. Sounds like Italian.
Yeah, claritui. Claritui. It's claritui.
Ratatouille.
I don't know what this means, but it says the keyword is claritui. Okay, I was hoping that saying it out loud would mean something. Anyway, I put it in the bowl, or I put it on the table.
Can I
Okay.
take a look at that book and see?
I don't.
Is it like
I
a
was gonna-
sheet of lead?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so
In the book binding itself.
Where's
a
Where's
thin
Greg
sheet of
during
lead.
this?
Greg hasn't really.
Are you in
mean-
Are you in a different room? That's my question.
I was like where we left off with Greg. I was saging while he was talking to Cyrellin, and Greg hadn't really gone and done anything else yet. But I could think of something for Greg to do.
Well, if you were in another room, I was just gonna
Yeah.
say we found a fourth one.
Cool.
We're looking for
I
one
mean,
more.
Great. Awesome. Yeah, man. Cool. While we're on Greg, like, can Greg make a perception check to go through some drawers, or an investigation check?
Yeah. What kind of like?
I
What
mean,
kind
I'm
of
better
check?
at perception, so perception or survival would be my move. Like anything that would help me find a marble.
What I
down
guess
here.
tell me. Either pick a check or tell me what action you're trying to do.
Okay.
Do you want to look around? Do you want to look for tracks? Do you want to look for clues?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I want to look for clues to the last marble.
Okay. So
Yeah.
make an investigation check.
Investigation. All right. That is a 13.
Okay. So you got a 13. Are you looking on the table? Like where do you
I want to
be
go through drawers and just like rifle through files to see if I can find anything on that last marble.
Okay. Yeah, you start rifling through drawers, through files. You can tell that he has he has a lot of sorry, trying to think of the right hint to give you. He has different star charts.
Okay.
And you can tell that but in addition to the star charts, he also has because I mean you guys have seen the elves are very kind of obsessed with the stars.
Mm-hmm.
But he also has a lot of, I mean, obviously he's living in a tree. You see that he's been studying like the druidic ways as well. And you can tell that he has he has star charts, but he also has a lot of like observations about nature and about the valley itself and where to find herbs. But it's scattered in like little pieces of paper kind of all over the room. Like maybe it was torn out of his diary.
Gotcha.
Once Greg's done, can I go upstairs up to the observatory and look through the telescope?
Yes. Yeah. Are you done, Greg?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you go back up the stairs, and you look through the telescope. And as you look through the telescope, you see the whole world is in your hands. You can see like the whole like the planet. Like some wizards you guys had seen in the in the star room in the academy that like the world is a sphere and this continent is just one small continent on it. And you can see that. And then as you look closer, you can see that it is actually a marble that is inside of the telescope. So like
I had a feeling it was something.
As you're looking through it, you can see it.
Okay.
And it's magnified to the size of a planet.
Is there anywhere on the magnifying glass that I would be able to, like, you know where you would open up to perform maintenance on the actual glass?
Yep. There is a hatch on the right side.
Cool.
That easily opens.
I'll open it up carefully and grab the marble.
You grab the marble, and you can tell that there's a lot of lead in this.
Yeah. Does it say anything?
As you touch the marble, it says, "Wake me up, or all is lost." But it sounds very desperate, obviously. But like the tone is desperate.
Okay. And what color is it? Like bluish?
This one is black.
Black? Okay. All right, I'm gonna go back down to the stone. And was the white one placed down?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna put the black one there as well. On the bowl.
Okay. You guys have all 5 marbles and all 5 dimples of the bowl.
If nothing,
and it is sitting in that little crevice thing in the table.
if nothing happens, I want to like touch the black one to see what it said. I hear it.
Just wake me up or all is lost.
Can I move the bowl around or like, because it's inside that divot in the table, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna move it around just to see if it needs to be on the right angle.
you start turning the bowl in different places, and Cyrellin is like, "Ooh, what's going on? What are we looking at?"
We found your marbles. Is there any hints you can give us?
My marbles. Oh, thank you for finding them. Where were they? I've been looking.
Scattered about your tower.
Oh, oh what? Oh, what comes next?
I touch the white one again.
And he starts hitting himself over and over and over and like really hard. It's like, I can't think.
I touch the white one again to
Just
get
the
that
white one.
word.
It says the key word is claritui.
Claritui.
As you say claritui, all the marbles glow, and then they shatter, and they pour this silver milky substance down into the bowl, which then which pools at the bottom, and then turns into a smoke, which travels up into the air and goes into back into the like as he breathes it in, it all starts to go inside of
Cyrellin.
And you see the cataracts like dim from his eyes. Like they're still there. He's still a very old elf, but it's now but you can see he can see moderately well now. He can actually see where he was blind before, and he goes like, "Thank you. I'm glad it worked." And he looks at me, Azaziel, it really was you. He's like, and friends, who are you?
My name's Gruagach, but my friends call me Greg.
Zilla
That's fine.
Thistletop. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, sir.
And you're
Blixa at your service.
Blixa. Well, all of you, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you are here.
Why are you not to be
Um,
trusted?
I am not to be trusted because my mind is going. Most elves live to around 1,000 years, maybe up to 1,200. I am 1,700 years old. I have studied magic for a long time and have been able to prolong my life, but I've been waiting for Nixilis to come back, and I knew that he would. And I put into effect a plan that would lead you back to me, Azaziel, so that we could finish our work. And
What?
To be clear, Nixilis and Azaziel are not the same person, right?
No, they are
Check.
not.
What happened to me? Why was I in that crypt?
I needed you to find me again. And if not me, I needed you to find the crypts. Towards these last years, I felt my mind going, so I took the precaution of enchanting this bird to bring me food every day to keep me alive. And I put this plan into effect to encode the last of my thoughts to use encode thoughts on these marbles, so that they could I could save the important parts of my memory that I would need for when the time finally came. And I'm ready to give you that information now so that I may finally sleep.
Of course, we're ready to receive it.
What year is it? And what has happened so far?
I look at the rest of the group because I just woke up too.
Oh, Lord.
I don't think I've ever told you guys the year.
Yeah, that's a loaded question.
I think
but-
you did
yeah,
like
it is a loaded question.
episode 1.
Episode 1. Yeah, no, this is they started keeping track of time after the Dark Age. So this is actually like 1057 after Aberoth.
AA.
AA.
So that, like they call they don't want to like immortalize this villain, so they call it like of the new era.
Oh, okay.
It says 1057 of the new era. From
So
when
1057.
Right. So this is after like the Elven Empire collapsed, the usurper was put down, and then like they all made this agreement to kind of exist as one continent in peace.
I believe it's, what is it, Saturday? It's 150. It's 1057 of the new era.
Oh, good. Okay. I knew that Nixilis would return. When my brother Aberoth conspired with him to usurp the Empire, we had to put him down and defeat him. But I knew that although Aberoth was stopped, Nixilis was only put at bay. The crypts, the tombs, they are ancient temples that are built by the first members of the Order of the Ancients. They lie at specific ley lines in the continent. These first members of the Order of the Ancients were given what we the elves, and the first members were all elves, and they were given what we were called the charge. That charge is to take care of all life. They were to repair the world after the desolation of the dragons, after the war of dragons that lasted a millennia tore it apart. It was their job to rebuild the world. And these temples were used to harness the energy of the earth and the magic in these ley lines to accelerate the rebuilding and the regrowth of life on in its multitude of forms. So then more than 1,000 years ago, when my brother Aberoth conspired with Nixilis, they had discovered these ancient temples, and they used forbidden rituals to corrupt them and weaken the barrier between the abyss and the material plane, allowing Nixilis to have increased influence and power in the world. After we stopped my brother, Azaziel, I don't know if you remember or not, you, myself, Alaric, Zoram, Galena, and Delgar, we went to the temples and we cleansed them and provided and restored protections to put them in place to hopefully prevent Nixilis from coming back. However, I always suspected and knew that he would. In fact, it was part of my plan that he would. Not because I want to see him return, but because I know that Nixilis would return. And so instead of banishing his energy entirely, we left the relics that he left his generals there in the tombs.
Dave, you mute yourself because the chat can hear you typing over the. Sorry, Cello.
I'll try to speak louder. Thank you. I left. Sorry, where did I leave off?
Left the relics in the tombs.
You left off with letting us know Azaziel is actually like super old.
Yeah.
Like, wait, you were all just like buddies back in the day.
Let him finish.
Hold on, I need to get this out before my mind takes it again. They have so we left. I intentionally convinced the rest of the order, the brothers, the brotherhood and sisters of the Order of the Ancients to harness the relics there, knowing that would be the safest place to protect them, but also as bait for Nixilis. since they were already touched and corrupted by his chaos magic, then they would make easy footholds for him to return to, and it would make it easy for us to locate him when he inevitably returned. And so I left them in these places that were protected so that we could locate him when he comes back. Because to borrow a phrase from the humans, the devil you know is better than the devil you don't.
Are these two the relics you're speaking of? And I pull up the amulet and the shield.
I'm glad you still have your shield. And he looks at you with a mix of emotions, both he looks at you with the love of a close friend and brother, but he also looks at you with just a hint of suspicion. And he says, one of them is a relic of Nixlis, and that is the one that you found in the tomb. The other was a gift. A gift from your mother.
Who am I? Why are my memories gone?
Isn't that the question that we must all answer for ourselves, Azaziel? Who am I?
I guess a better question is, did someone take his memories?
To answer you a little more clearly, Azaziel, you are my brother. And I have missed you.
We are blood. We're bound by something greater.
We are brothers in the order of the ancients, but also we've spent just in our oaths and in overthrowing Aberoth. You were there with Alark, Zorm, Galena, Delgar, and myself when we overthrew him. For reasons that I cannot tell you, we deliberately took away your memories. And this is a mystery that you must solve for yourself. And the riddle that protects my barrier, that protects this valley, was intended specifically as a reminder and a clue for you that you get to choose who you are. But know that you are my safeguard. I knew that when you awoke, Nixlis's power would be back in the world.
Where do we go from here? Where is the staff of the Divine Star?
Oh, the staff of the Divine Star. Thank you for reminding me. Queen Nora had delivered it to me for safekeeping. I stored it in the safest place that I know, and that was in the temple closest to me so that I may keep watch over it. But this was before my mind started to go.
The Temple of Zoram?
Not the Temple of Zoram, but it is the temple that is here in Zalara.
Okay.
Oh, it's actually old Zalara because we're technically in the forest of Valakan, and this is no longer Zalara. But yes, it is. It is the one that is here in the Valakan woods, and I can take you there when you are ready.
Okay.
It is imperative that you go to each of these tombs, these crypts, these ancient temples, really, and retrieve the relics of Nixilis that are there to prevent him from using them.
Is there one under Zalara? What? The tomb that gave me this led me to the constellation of the Staff of Power. That is directly above the Archsage University. No, sorry. The what is it called in Zalara? The tower.
So I mean, he's like, he says that that constellation is actually directly over the the temple
Okay.
in the Valakan Wood.
Okay. Perfect.
Now, when you go to these temples, you will see that there is still lots of iconography that was left behind by the corruption and by the followers. They left their own designs, artwork, and their rituals. They changed those places. We used consecration magics and illusions to unmake or hide many of the changes that they've made. But we felt it was important to preserve our history and this memory of how fragile life is when we do not choose to protect it.
How many temples are there?
There are 5.
So
And we've been to one?
I've already been to 2.
2.
Is that correct?
Yes, that's the one. And you awoke in the one in the Rocktooth Mountains. That's at least that's where I placed you.
What relic was there?
You.
Oh.
I had a dream when I connected with the Star Song.
I'm glad you've heard it again.
I saw a dark-winged beast holding a sword. Is that what I could become if I make the wrong choice?
It's what you once were. Who you become is up to you. That is the gift we worked so hard to give you. It was your wish.
Now, I have sort of an offhand question. Thinking about Azazel, you are older than what we thought you were. You've been around longer. Which makes me wonder, Cyrellin, have you ever heard the name or know of a man named Randall Stagg?
No, I'm not familiar with Randall Stagg.
Okay. So he's just specifically our pain in the ass. Wonderful.
I'm sorry.
No. He's just another one of the many problems in this world we have to solve and overcome.
And he looks over all of you, looks you each in the eye. He says, "You remind me of us. What many have forgotten, I still remember since I lived it. And that is that the new gods that are now worshipped were once men and women just like you, who rose to stop Nixilis the first time. They were mortals once. And I see their likeness in you. I see it in your bravery, and your courage, and your care for one another, and your willingness to take action in this world. This cause is yours. Not because of any divine inspiration, but because you chose to heed the call. You chose to be here. You chose to care. And that is the secret of the universe that I want to leave with you. And now, when you are ready, I will take you to the temple, and then I will choose to finally sleep. My last sleep.
Let's get going.
I'm just gonna give him a hug. And
He hugs you. He starts to weep.
I begin weeping as well.
It's good to see you, old friend. It's good to hear your voice again, and not just in my mind.
I wish I could remember.
Old age comes for us all. Sorry. Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
I wish I could remember every
You will.
memory I have of you. And I feel like I'm losing someone very close to me. But I have no idea why I'm sad. And I just put my forehead next to his. We'll be together again one day.
Yes, we will. Listen to the stars. Listen to your heart. And I know we will. Don't be like the elves. Don't be like my people. Don't forget where we came from. The earth. That is where the magic lies. It's all around us. But we must not abandon our home as we look for answers in the stars. They are there, but they're also here. Trust yourself. You chose to get in that crypt. I didn't put you there. We came up with this plan together, and I'm glad to see that it's working. And I'm glad I get to see my friend again and not someone else. If I may offer you one more piece of advice. Remember your name. Remember who you are. We all get to choose our identity.
I will. I'll see you again, my friend. And I turn away. And I fly down.
He hollers. I prepared a way for you to get there.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Want to come back up? But I appreciate the gesture.
He's coming with us.
I love you.
I'm gonna step away. You can teleport me 5 feet away, right?
I'm gonna turn to Cyril and I'm like, I think he needs a minute.
This will take you to the temple, and then it will stay there to continue to guard it. I've put my last enchantments and protections on there in order to protect the temple. And so then he says, I bid you all adieu. And he steps out of the door, but he's floating now. He's levitating. And then you see him float down, and there's a little hut behind the tree in the tower, and he goes in there, and he closes the door. And then the tree itself. Oh, I Can you guys hear us?
What? Yeah.
I
Okay.
can't hear Cello at all. Like I'm having
You
a
can't
really
hear
hard,
me?
I'm having a really hard time hearing you. I don't want to interrupt you.
I heard every single word he said.
And now
Except-
Dave's
and then-
muted.
but
Like, I
then
heard like
Dave
a
was
pop.
really Dave's music was really loud, but I was trying to focus on what Cello was saying, and I could hear him. But then Dave started talking and went really quiet.
I've been
Okay.
muted this
Thank
whole
you,
time
Gabriel.
on
You
voice.
haven't been muted though. I just hear the music, man.
No, I know I'm playing the music, but I didn't know it was too loud. Y'all should have just said, "Hey, Dave, turn the music down." I have a knob. That's what it's for.
No, it's okay. Sorry, I
It
heard
was
an
fine.
audio
It was
pop, which is why I was checking in because I didn't know. Like
the
it got
music
like
was
really quiet.
fine. It was just it was fine.
The music is awesome, by the way. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
Like it brought me to tears earlier. Did you see that? Like that was your
That shit
freaking
is
music.
real, dude.
I know.
That
I was
shit
like,
is
why
real.
am I feeling stuff extra feely? So there he goes into his hut and he closes the door, and then the tower itself, those roots pull out of the ground, and the tree starts walking through the forest.
Whoa.
And you're able to move through the lost woods very quickly. You're able to travel at 3 times the pace, and you get there.
Turns out the speed of tree is really fast.
The speed of tree is very fast. You know that you will get there in a day.
Wow.
So you guys have time for a long rest, and then we'll be ready for La Tempel.
I would like to take a bio break while we take this long rest.
Yeah,
real
sorry.
quick again.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we definitely did not take a bio break earlier.
No, we didn't. We totally blew right.
I
into
just
Just
took
like
my own, and now I'm
steamrolling
like,
it.
I need to take another.
Yeah, I need some water, like real bad.
Okay. I know it's only 8:20, but I kind of feel like this is a good place to end the stream for tonight. I think this is a good kind of emotional stopping point, and then we can come in full force at the start of the next episode.
Great.
Okay, I like that.
So take as long of a bio break as you need. Chat, thank you for being with us today. Thank you for helping with the riddle. We could not have done it without you.
Yes.
And you guys are the bestest.
Thank you. We love
Yes,
you.
thank you for being here, guys. This was a really fun session.
That was
I know we didn't.
wild.
There wasn't any like action, but like
Yeah, but it
we-
was so
murder.
interactive.
it was
though.
we had like a big riddle, and then we had like an escape room moment, and it was
Yeah,
nice.
there was tons of stuff going on. It
Fun
doesn't
session.
always have to be
I know we
combat
didn't-
to be interesting.
There wasn't any like
Like combat doesn't like
action, but,
predicate
like,
interesting when it
had,
comes
like,
to
an
D&D.
escape
And
room.
one
We did
thing I
level
love about
up.
Cello is his puzzles and riddles are so good.
oh my
Thank you.
god,
Dude, that was so fun.
this
Love
was
you guys.
awesome.
I'm glad you had fun. I had fun
All
creating
right,
it for you.
let's go ahead and do a raid.
Yeah, who are we rating today?
Ready.
To Nolan's.
Alrighty.
Let's see.
Alrighty, did you just?
I did just.
Oh, bro. No.
You invited me here.
It's.
You all
Yeah.
collectively invited me here. These are the jokes.
These are the jokes, guys. Come on, these are the jokes.
Yeah,
These are the jokes. The jokiest jokes.
yeah.
We're gonna do Blackwater D&D.
Alrighty.
Good job. All right, Blackwater.
We'll see you guys next week, guys. Everybody.
guys.
Show Pirates of Blackwater or Darkwater. Dungeons
Eh.
and Distractions.
Dungeons is a distraction.
Dun-